Right.
Woo! It's showtime!
Welcome back, everybody, to the Nerd Core Live Show number 64, 64 for our wonderful friends out there and loved ones in the Latino community. And as always, it is the Nerd gonna host the show, here to host the show. And Brad is muted right now for a reason. I'm hearing some major static in the background.
Bro, your shit look ugly, bro. Just letting you know.
What?
Your shit look ugly, bro.
What mean?
I knew it was a beta, but I didn't know it was that bad.
Are you taking video with MS Paint?
This damn thing is taking. Damn, bro, some bad quality. Wait, I put this thing on 720p, bro. Yeah, it's on 720p.
It ain't looking 720p.
Nah, that's 180, bro.
720p, bro.
What's up?
That's 180, I mean.
Bro, I don't know what's going on here. Either way, look, Brad is muted because he has a surprise for everybody. And but as always, we've got wonderful Luis here.
Yo.
And
How you doing?
doing pretty good. And I'm really excited here, bro. We got three Valley Kings in here, bro. Valley Kings, bro.
Hold it down.
Hold it down. That's right, bro. We got two Valley boys and one Valley man, because that's a big ass man right there, bro. So I sadly we really cannot have the other half of 5 minutes here, but we've got, of course, the incredible Rolo. How you doing, brother?
Doing good, man. How are y'all doing? Glad to
Doing
be
well,
on.
Doing well, bro. We're really excited for you to be here, bro. And as always,
it's been a minute.
Hell yeah, it has, bro. And as always, sadly, because somebody passed them the link, I'm not gonna say who. Eric,
you were in my Twitter DMs talking about come through. Quit crying. I will expose you right now. You said the link in your DM.
you just
Quit crying.
Look,
You
man,
know you want me here,
bro.
I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Bro, Eric is what we say. Like Eric is. Stop that. Don't feel like that. Don't feel like that.
I want to see what his name was.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
I'll say Mr. Bombastic.
Mr. Boombastic.
Like Shaggy. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing well in the chat. Hello to First Bandit. Hello to Medium Martyr. Gio, you send him the link. Yeah, I did, Bandit. That's my brother, bro. I'll send him links. Okay, he's my brother. Okay, but dude, I mean, 3 Valley Kings in here, bro. Of course, I got to go in with it and say Puro 956 Cup.
Puro 956.
Puro 956 Cup.
That's right, bro. Valley Kings in here. Brownsville repping in here. All 3 of us from Brownsville, Texas, bro. That's right.
Shout out Brownsville, shout out the Ville, shout out V-Bill, shout out Browntown, shout out South Mo, shout out Mipa Verde, shout out everything, bro. Cameron County. Hey, yo, throw your seeds up. Shout out
La
Cameron.
Muralla, los 350s.
Órale, Naranjal. Todo.
He's about to shout out every restaurant.
Shout out
Mr. Taco.
Emilia,
shout out Último.
El Pato,
Shout out Lilia
Último Taco.
Taco. Shout out, ¿cómo se llaman?
To the ones that work, Los Trevi.
Shout out El Mikey de la Salmo. Shout out that dog. That's my dog. Shout out Trey Mendez, that's my mayor, pa que sepan. Shout out Erasmo Castro, nos vamos a echar una peda and we're going to show up at Whataburger. You already know how it goes. Wants to stand up. Who else do I got to shout out? Shout out that fucking Commissioner Atkinson for taking all the kids' money. Shout out the superintendent, me la pela, bro. Pero, you don't really ain't gonna get into that, bro.
Okay, you're gonna get us in major trouble, bro. You're gonna get us in major trouble, bro.
Hey man,
Oh,
hey man,
man.
Browns will represent.
Bro,
Yeah.
Bronxville represent, bro. That's exactly what I mean, bro. If you want to be fucking repping Bronxville, you gotta rep all
Bro,
of it,
Bandit's
bro.
probably like, why are they speaking in Spanish? I thought this was an English stream.
Bro, you fucking motherfuckers out, bro, because then they're gonna keep taking
I
the
will
money from
not
the
stand for this KFC.
KFC
Bro,
boy.
KFC is the white man's chicken, bro. That's it. I'm sorry. It sucks.
We were churches, man. Puro churches when I was
Bro,
a kid.
We're
church,
churches, bro. That's
and
right, bro.
churches de la South Most that made me like go to the bathroom 5 minutes later, wey.
Yeah.
Wow, and then it finally got shut down.
Hey, it's a gift and a curse, man.
Simón, bro.
It's a gift and a curse.
Sometimes you gotta
Hey,
take the pain. That's how you. That's how you knew you went from a boy to a man when you went to churches on Southmost and you didn't shit. That's
You
how
got the
knew
iron
were a-
gut.
That's how you knew you were a man, bro.
I am not about to believe that in Europe, I'm so sorry, the colonizer continent, that it's great in there. Nah, bro, KFC sucks. You can't tell. You can't make me believe that.
Puro Popeyes.
I heard
KFC is the
the
bigger than colonizers.
or I
It's
saw a
in the
thing
logo,
that said
literally.
the
Yeah, that's
KFC in
right. That's
Japan's
right.
good.
Bro, the man's
All right,
trying to
so,
see.
excuse me. I'm glad that everybody's here, but we do have something to get to. We have a reveal of reveals. Today was the dreadful day that we realized how many things we'll have left on us. And actually, I got to go ahead and give a big shout out. Thank you to Luis Garcia, the stepfather of the network, because now we are at not 20 patrons, 21. So we kept all 20 and and a new one. So
Wait, did he?
Dude, I mean, we're gonna do this. If you
Do it.
you've already seen it. You've seen the video. So
Do it.
let me.
I haven't
without
seen it yet.
further ado,
Hey! Before I do this, can I get a yeah yeet?
yeah. Let me introduce to everybody to my friend Rogelio.
Bro, go. Oh no!
God
¿Quién es ese
damn, dude.
niño? Who's that kid?
Who is
What the fuck, dude?
Someone let their child on this broadcast. What's going on
Exactly.
here?
Told you.
No.
That's why I have the
Hey,
beard.
bro, do you need
Ah,
help with your-
dude.
bro, do you need help with your geometry homework, bro? I got you, bro.
Dude, man, the algebra be kicking my ass.
Bro, he look. I mean this in the nicest possible way, Brad. You look like a rejected cast member for Superbad.
Thank you.
So
Oh no.
That's accurate.
welcome to the stream, Rogelio. I obviously don't know what you do with Brad, but welcome. Where are you from?
Bro.
Biloxi,
Oh my
Mississippi,
God.
duh.
Bro, tell me why. Bro,
Yo,
tell me why I think there's some guy who's about to fucking offer me the best Coke at a SPI party in April, bro. Come on now, bro. Va a decir, es directo de Monterrey. Te lo doy. Neta, no seas naco,
Can I
eh.
just say my face is cold? Like this
Yeah?
is weird.
Brad, do you still have a wife?
Shit.
Let's say I'm glad I don't have
Ah.
kids. You can't take them.
Does she
Yeah.
prefer you with the beard or without?
Well, with
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure. With for sure.
Oh,
He
look
can't
at
he
that,
can't come in the
bro.
house without wearing
Bandit,
a
bro.
beard.
This
So-
man
so
is now,
my-
this
my
man is
wife-
now 16.
My wife wanted me to say to everyone on stream she now has to ID me before she kisses me, just to make
Yeah.
sure I'm legal.
Yeah, bro. I
all the
wonder what you
fucking-
gotta do when you're gonna get some.
He doesn't get some, bro. It's done.
I mean, it's done till the beard comes back. Like
And then it's back to the normal one once or twice a month.
hey, that's better than than before.
Yo, Rolo, what can we do to make you shave your beard?
Nothing. Eventually, it just kind of falls off. It's like a seasonal thing. It's like leaves on a tree. Like every couple of years, it happens. Yeah,
Yeah. But
it's,
yo,
it's
Rolo's
the
here.
growing is what it's called.
I wanted to
The
say
growings
though,
in-
Baby Yoda, bro.
you're here. I want to say congratulations. Yeah, it's really late, but congratulations on Basketball Grifty Open for Business being fully funded on Kickstarter, and those we're going to be receiving the rewards very soon. I was a wonderful backer of that. I backed it. I don't know about Brad, but I backed it. And
Yeah, man.
I'm sorry. I don't. Brad's not here. Rogelio's here now. I don't know.
Rogelio can ask for us.
Yeah.
But no, man. Thanks. It was.
Necesitas dinero, mi papi te da como 1,000. Te da como 1,000
Bro, this is Brad's
Union.
teenage secret son.
O sea.
O sea, neta. Mira, primo, si quieres el dinero te lo doy ahorita. Neta, le llamo a mi papi, te lo pone Western Union y vas al Walmart y te lo dan. Neta.
Neta way. Yeah.
Neta way.
Hey, so Brad, there's just a lot to process here, man. I don't.
I mean, you're the one who asked for this. Like, you were like, what should we do for when we get to 20 patrons? And Luis said he shave his head. I'd say I shave my beard. I never said it was a good idea.
Yeah.
In fact, it's a horrible idea.
Brad, how long does it take you? Does it take you a week and a half?
Like 2 weeks. 2 weeks, it'll come back.
Like a fool?
Well, not quite full. I mean, to get like Rolo's level, that's like a month to 2 months.
Yeah.
But like 2 weeks, it's looking good.
Yeah, you know what I mean, like full, like where it looks like.
Yeah, about 2 to 3 weeks we're looking at.
Okay.
A couple patches will grow by then.
Yeah, bro. Hey, at least
did you go to work?
Although I want to pull up when I just had the mustache. I want to pull up that part. Let me see. Let's see if I can pull up that video.
Did you go buy beer tonight?
Huh?
Did you go buy beer tonight? Did they ID you to go buy beer?
Oh no, because I still had one in the fridge.
Let me know how that goes.
That's why my wife drives the car.
The cop's gonna pull you over and be like, sir, does your mom know you're driving your car?
2012, 2011. And I've never seen him without a beard. And
You've seen a picture. You've only seen one picture.
But I've never seen this. Where's Brad? Brad's not here anymore. This is Rogelio. Hey, the sex man, yeah. Wait, Michelle, what are you doing in the chat? Get in the show.
That's water, bro.
But this isn't Brad. This is Rogelio, bro. So everybody. I want you to meet my friend Rogelio. He comes from Mexico City, Mexico, and he.
Hola.
No, es de San Nicolás, güey. San Nicolás, afuera de Monterrey.
I got to bring up. Let me share my screen real quick. Let me
Vengo de
share.
San Nicolás, güey. O sea.
So look at my super beard mustache. Or my super troopers.
Bro, why does that look like Magnum PI?
No, dude.
That's a whitewashing in there, bro.
No,
I walk into a gas station and I see you and I walk away, bro.
Exactly. I mean, what you don't want the good Coke?
No, dude, I'm good. You're the type, that's the guy my parents said you walk away from.
I mean, this is the guy that sells you the bottle of Sex Panther. 60% of the time it works every time.
Hold on, what's it called? Luis is asking me, what's going on here? I think that Patreon is down, guys. I'm sorry. Tony's here. Tony's here. Who is this channel? That my friend is Brad.
And what you're hearing now is T-Pain, because that is latency at its slowest.
Thanks, Gio. That makes me feel better.
Yeah.
That one hurt.
Oh my god. That is Brad.
Hold on, Brad.
Kudos to you, man.
I'm so sorry.
That's all my mother. That's my mother's genetics. Like, she's 60 and she don't look it. She looks like in her 40s. So this is gonna follow me for the rest of my life. Like I told Luis before we came on, I'm like, keep talking shit, man. You about to see. Keep making fun of my age. You'll see right now. Who looks old now?
Oh, dude. Fuck that shit, dude.
Oh my god.
Bro, I'm
Ouch.
I wanted to say that. I just didn't want to go that far, dude.
Thank you, Tony.
Gio, can you go into your Patreon and check if everything's fine? Luis just showed me his, and it says that his membership was canceled. I don't know what's going on here. We gotta get to the bottom of this. But Gio, can you tell me if everything's fine on your end on Patreon?
It's
Bro, you gotta
canceled
decide. You either
after
want
he
the
saw
money or don't
Brad.
want the money, bro. Come on.
It didn't.
No.
They didn't start canceling until the big reveal right now.
Yeah, I know.
They're like, who the hell are we like?
Everybody's like,
subbing
"Nah,
to,
we
bro?
can't support this."
Bro, you lost half your subs on Twitch.
It's like, dude, why are you posting
little, bro.
12-year-olds on your channel cursing?
It's not cool, bro.
Not cool, bro.
Don't bring your kids to work.
Dude.
Guys, I hate to do
Oh,
it,
it's
but I gotta
down,
go.
guys.
I was here for a good time, not a long time. Brad, you don't know me. I don't know you. That's it.
All right.
Put up in your 956.
I mean, I'll hit you
Whoop,
back up when the beard's back.
Put up in your
That's all I
Bronzeville.
can do.
The VIHD Commissioner Board. Ya saben how I feel about that. Me la pena.
Okay, no, I just looked it up. Patreon is down. Everybody, I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah, no, I just checked it and it's down, guys. I'm sorry about that. Wait, what the hell did Eric go?
Eric said he was
Hey,
leaving.
he said
Did
he
you
had
not
to-
catch any of that?
He grabbed a plate and took off.
And yeah,
Bro, that's because his girl told him to get off, bro, because he has to go paint. So I don't want to hear it, bro. So yeah, so Rolo, how's it going, bro? We haven't talked in a long time. Last time I talked with you, I was still in Houston, and now I am locked inside my house in Bronzeville. So nothing really has changed all that much. What's going on, bro? How you doing? What's going on around your parts?
Doing good, man. Locked up at home as well.
I'm locked up.
Yeah, but no. Earlier you were talking about the Patreon, the Kickstarter. That went really good, man. We started it right whenever COVID started, so we didn't know if we were gonna get funded, but yeah, folks came through, man. Thank you, for contributing to that. We're really excited about that project. Putting all our stuff together and debuting issue number 4 with our collection. So
Yep.
so yeah, we're looking forward to it. But yeah, doing good so far, man.
Dude, I'm really happy that happened because you guys really did start the Kickstarter at the wrong time, bro. The pandemic just literally had just hit, and we were like, yeah, people aren't going to be able to spend money on this right now, and I'm glad that people were able to come through for you and help you guys out. We have the issues of 1 through 3, I believe, of 5 beats. We want to do it for the what's it called, the comic book club, and do the readings and do the kind of like talk about the style and everything. I love those issues. I can't wait to see what issue 4 brings, and I'm glad that I was able to support you guys, man. You guys are awesome, and I love what you guys do. If you guys have not checked out Mashbone and Grifty, you guys got to go check out those issues. They're great issues. They're fantastic. Even Lemon Pepper Hugs was great, which is another series of theirs. But I'm really happy that they were able to, that things were able to go good for you, man, and you were able to get your project funded.
Yeah, it was, and it's been fun to do. Just the promo for it too was really cool. Oscar putting together a bunch of really funny gifts and stuff just for advertising the Kickstarter and everything. But yeah, issue number 4. It's kind of, I like to call like our most ambitious issue because we're trying to do several things in one issue, but it's also probably going to be the most fun one that we've done too, because it's it's typical Mashbone and Grifty silliness, but still kind of advancing their story a little bit too. But yeah, it's we were pleasantly surprised, I guess, by all the support that we got, because whenever at the beginning of March, we started March 1st, so like nobody knew what the heck was going to happen. Nobody knew if their jobs were secure or what, and people still contributed. We kind of eased up a little bit on promoting it for a little bit, but we were like, you know what, this thing's still going, so might as well give it all we got. And we actually got an extra week from Kickstarter because of the pandemic, so that was really cool. So
And that really helped, didn't it?
Yeah,
That really
yeah,
helped.
it totally did. We were able to meet, I think, 2 of our stretch goals. We really would have loved to have met another one, but yeah, that was really surprising. But yeah, it's just, it's the support, the people that really believe in our stuff, that have read our books and just kind of interact with us online and stuff. And it really goes to show, um, like how you treat people really kind of comes back, and
Yep.
it can really pay off. Just be good to folks, and they'll be good to you too.
Damn straight, bro. And we love having you around, bro. You guys are awesome. We love just talking. I'm never gonna forget it, bro. That first day, and you're like, you're there, and then all of a sudden, like I say, hey, where you guys from? He goes, oh, a little town called Brownsville, Texas. I'm like,
We're like, oh shit.
we were off to the races. Yeah.
After
Yeah,
race,
cool.
it was a match made in the heavens, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird, man. Like as the years go by, like run into more and more people that are super familiar with Brownsville, or that have lived here and stuff. Even when I was living out in California, surprising amount of people that knew where Brownsville was. Most of the time, because either Padre or going to Matamoros back in the day. But yeah, it's cool, man. How many folks we meet from here from home. But how long have you been holed up there at your house? When did you have to come back?
Hold on, let me just read this. Brad, you look so much younger. Looks nice. Sorry, can't stay to watch, but I will watch some more during my commute to work. Great job, nerds. That's right. And Luis is the next person that needs to come on because he has something to review of himself. So
Yeah, Luis did something I would never do with my hair.
Yeah.
Because it would never come back.
When we said shave your head, did we say buzz cut or razor and everything?
I don't think we ever put it
Specified.
I don't think we ever specified.
Make him razor cut though.
One of my friends is like, what? My friend's like 200.
Oh, sorry, we're talking about Rainbow Siege in the chat.
Damn, guys. Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
see how it is. See how it is.
I want to say, so I got out of class like in May. I came here around June, end of June, because I was there for a month at my aunt's house, bro, in Houston. So I came here around like June-ish, June, I think like middle of June.
Okay,
And
so a little over a month.
I've been here ever since. Now I actually have an excuse of why I can't see you, bro, and why we can't film an episode in person.
Yeah.
Stay as far away from me as possible, okay? Stay away
Right.
from me.
Yeah, I'm the master at social distancing right now, man. Like I'm not
Yeah.
I'm totally not going
We don't
anywhere.
play that shit.
Yeah, not at all. A lot of nieces and nephews and
Yeah.
stuff, my mom and everything. Like, nah, not gonna chance it. No,
No.
thank you.
It's just like, stay the fuck away from me.
I'm sure you guys get annoyed though, because I'm always on Twitter like, hey, you guys should do this with these guys, and like I was trying to link you guys up with bad CGI sharks there a couple days ago because I really think that'd be a cool comic and one maybe you guys would have a fun with. Because, again, everybody go watch the movie. Like, if you go watch the movie, you'll understand kind of a little bit just how ridiculous this shit is.
It deserves to be in the collection, right, Brad? In the Criterion collection?
It deserves to be some collection.
Yeah, man. So, I've been here chilling, taking care of my dogs, podcasting, watching a lot of movies. What have you been doing, man? Just what have you been doing during this quarantine?
Trying to stay busy. It doesn't always work, man. Sometimes, get lost in your thoughts and then you end up just kind of, zoning out, watching TV all day.
Yeah.
That's kind of the issue that I had at first is just trying to keep up with all the news and everything. Just driving me crazy, man. It was even before they did the stay-at-home orders for the county and even from work. This was at the beginning. Yeah, I guess about the time that we launched the Kickstarter. I had a training class. I'm a trainer at a call center, and the whole time that I'm in the training class for like 2.5 weeks, that's all everybody talks about is just COVID. So like everybody's looking at news, everybody's like freaking out, wondering, why they hadn't sent us home and stuff. And so anyway, once they did send us home, I was still on top of that. So eventually I had to kind of ease up on it, but and that's what I mean by like had to kind of zone out a little bit and just like stay away from all that stuff. But still trying to keep busy. Finishing up projects, working on new ones. Just kind of since I have quite a bit of time on my hands, there's no longer a commute, that kind of stuff. Just kind of touching old projects that I've had in the works. So going back to all those and stuff. So just kind of getting my hands into everything, trying to stay busy.
Watching any movies, doing anything like that?
Yeah, try to watch them as I work and as I write and stuff.
What do you
just
watch,
going
man?
in the background. Well, recently I've been getting back into the X-Men movies since they've been
Oh,
popping
good
up
lord, no!
on Disney Plus and on HBO. I also watched what was it? Well, one that I watched during all this is The Platform. Super awesome movie. And I watched what was it? The Wandering Earth, I think is what it was called.
Oh
Last
yes,
week.
yes.
Yeah, such a good movie, man. Really
Yeah.
good visuals, really good sound. Just
The
just really good
first
stuff.
ever Chinese blockbuster film, dude.
Yeah, it was, dude. It's. Have you seen it? You've checked it out?
No, I've never
No?
seen it, but
Oh,
I've
man.
read all about how this was the first major production from China, bro. Like it's a big film, like it's huge.
Yeah, it is, man. Just the landscapes, just the cinematography. Again, like I said, down to the sound, the design, just everything's so good about this movie. I really dug it, and it never stops, man. You know, it has it has heart to it. It has a good story and stuff, but it
Yeah.
never stops.
That's amazing. That's
Hi.
fucking weird. What's going on? Well,
Hello.
Oh my God, Brad. You're not Brad.
would you answer me this, Michelle? Would you let this man around your kids?
I mean, I don't like to, say stuff. I don't like being racist.
I don't like kids anyway, so I wouldn't want to be around them.
I know, but it's just you have like without your beard, you look
I
like
could just walk into high schools.
yes, you look like those like white fairy guys that just
I still can't get over Tony. He looks like the man who has to go when he moves in. He has to go tell the neighborhood he moved in, bro.
That's so messed up. So messed up.
That's fucked up.
dude. But hey, let me tell you something. You still look cute. Don't worry about it.
Bro, she's married. Remember? Don't worry about it. No,
Hey, you can appreciate.
yeah,
You wouldn't appreciate.
No, Brad, you can't appreciate.
you, Brad, you can't appreciate.
You can't appreciate.
I'm not old enough.
Hi everyone in the chat.
Michelle, this is Rolando from or AK Rolo from 5 News.
Hello.
Oh, you were able to get here.
I made it. I finally
No.
made it.
Oscar is the one who's missing. Rolo here
Oh,
is the one who's safe and sound, and we hope that Oscar's doing all right and everything's getting better with him. Sorry about the lung infection and all that. I'm glad that it wasn't COVID for sure. I'm really happy that that's not the case. But we still sending our best well wishes to our wonderful Oscar.
well, I hope he feels better too. Well, welcome. I know I'm the one that's late, but welcome.
Thank
So,
you.
Rob, you've been here before, right? This show?
Oh, he's gonna do it again.
Me?
Yeah.
No, not on the
Oh,
live
Oscar
show.
was
No.
here. Oscar was here last time.
Oh, I thought you were gonna play the.
Damn.
Man, that was a while ago, though. That was a while ago.
Rolo, you've never been on this show,
No.
Oh God.
dude.
He's gonna do it.
So I'm sorry, Rolo, but this is the show where there's no, look at the topic you see up there. That doesn't matter, bro. We talk about that until the end for 2 minutes, and that's it. We have
That's
fun
sweet.
here. We act like idiots. I have a couple of questions for you. So where? So look, I'm really bad with geography and stuff like that. Rolo, do you know where Disney World is located? I'm not talking about Disneyland. I'm talking about Disney World. Where's Disney World located?
Don't do it. Don't do
Disney
it.
World.
He's setting you up
Orlando,
for failure.
Huh?
It's in
He said it.
Orlando, in Florida.
Yeah, that's right, man. It is in redacted Florida. That's right. That's right.
Is that
And
like
can
your
you tell
favorite?
me- And can you tell me what's the city that the team what was it again, Brad?
What?
The Magic, right?
Yeah. That's the magic.
What team does the Magic? What city does the Magic belong to?
Oh, that's easy. That's Orlando. I love the look on everybody's face. Like they're just like over the shit. Like,
Oh, you don't even know, man.
You have no idea. Please go back to listening to the live show, episode 61, and you will understand.
She knows
a little
the
bit about
episode
him.
number.
Where
That's how traumatized I am, okay?
Where is it? I believe it's in. Brad, do you know where the bubble is in?
Miami.
No, I don't think it's Miami. I think it's a little bit north of that, right?
Tampa Bay.
No, I don't think it's Tampa Bay. And it sure as hell ain't Jacksonville.
Orlando.
I think so. Orlando, fever than Disney and putt golf.
Okay,
That is a horrible, horrible song.
I am about to send you $5 so we can get to 5 cards, please. 'Cause
Yeah.
She's so nice.
I'm here trying to save people my money.
We put people in so much turmoil and pain. They send us money to stop.
Yes,
That's what
by
this
the way-
podcast is.
By the way, oh, not that one. As always, today's stream and every stream for the rest of the month until the end of the month on this August is for charity. We are raising money for colorofchange.org. That is colorofchange.org. Color of Change is an organization dedicated to fighting the injustices against Black people, Indigenous people, and all people of color in this country and around the world. We are not being paid by them to do this. To do this fundraiser. We are strictly doing it from the bottom of our hearts and wanting to see a change in this country and the world that we live in, and to finally dismantle white supremacy in the world that we live in. And we are taking donations at streamlab.com/thenerdcore. And every dollar gets you a wonderful card from this deck. Rogelio, come on, where is it?
Sorry.
Workers one
Baby Brad.
sucks.
It's not backwards today, but that you get from there. And yeah, so if you guys would kindly send your donations over to www.streamlab.com/nerdcore, or as Michelle did it, she sent it to my Venmo. I don't know why, but it's fine. So
It makes
Raul's
it there.
Venmo. Yeah.
It makes it there.
streamlabs.com/nerdcore.
It's easier, okay? I still have like $100 on my Venmo that are not really going anywhere, so I'm just sending them to you.
All right. With that being said, let's get back to the show. But yes, streamlabs.com for Color of Change. Dude, yeah. So that's that, and I'm not gonna go overboard with that. I just wanted to. But yeah, Rolo, welcome to the show, man. This is you're gonna either love this or you're gonna hate this, and if you don't want to come back, that's fine. I was gonna say, yeah, I understand being choked up in the house, not really having anything to do, being like little like things. So, you know, if you do want to come back, and you just let us know, bro, and you get the link and you come in and hang out with us.
Yeah, for sure, man. Absolutely.
Yeah. So yeah, Rolo, I'm sorry. We will either make you so mad you will never want to come back today, or you're either gonna absolutely love it and come back and want to actually involve yourself in the bits that we have here.
I'll have to talk to my agent.
Yeah, but
I still
before-
haven't decided if this is masochism or if I just love being here.
That's right. Before we start the cards, though, we have something we had to do yesterday that we have to do today, right, Brad?
Oh yes.
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 Welcome
Oh, Luis, they're throwing you under the bus.
section of the show that's called the People's Court of the Nerdcore. So we were surfing the wonderful Twitter, and I say wonderful in the most sarcastic way possible. Around I think it was Friday, right, Brad, or Saturday?
That's when he posted it.
And somebody posted something that I said, please screenshot that. Because I don't want this person to go back on what he said and be like, oh, I didn't mean that, bro. Like, you're reading too into it. Like, I meant that it was fine.
Who?
No, this man used the word great to describe this movie. So I want to go ahead and bring up the tweet in question. And if
Go
you
ahead.
want to go ahead and yeah, cue the gavel. If you want to cancel Louis,
Dun, dun.
Go ahead. I'm hearing all of this.
Brad,
I
please
need to
bring
get something though.
it in question.
Okay. Let me go get it.
Provide the evidence to the wonderful court.
Let me go find it because it's in our DM.
Thank you, Andrew. I'm glad to be here too.
Here we go. All right, share screen. I don't need to share audio. Share.
There we go. So okay, there we go. So as we see here, my friends, and if you can't see it, you can't read, don't worry, I will read it clearly for you. From your boy Luigi at Luis A. Garcia 001 says,
That's blasphemy.
shut up. On July 26th, 2020, from Houston, Texas, on Twitter from iPhone at
Can't
10
believe it even tells you where you are.
p.m. Central Standard Time. The man said, Suicide Squad, in parentheses, extended version is a great movie, IMO, which translates into in my opinion. Now, I'm not here to change his mind. I really don't. What software is being used for this? We are currently using StreamYard, my friend. Thank you for asking. So this is the tweet, and I'm not here to change his mind. Quite frankly, I don't care about changing his mind. But
He
there
doesn't
is
care about me. Noted.
there is something deep in my stomach that aches me when I see this movie and great in the same sentence. It absolutely it's like if I ate churches and it just did not sit well, and it's making me want to crap my pants.
El vato.
There is just something that I'm feeling after writing these. Reading these words together. Brad, is the same feeling that I'm feeling what you're going through right now?
I mean, Luis, I hope you feel bad for making a 12-year-old cry. Just letting you know by your awful
What 12-year-old?
opinions right here.
Oh,
This one.
sir, don't. You're Dumbledore with a disguise on at the moment, sir.
I don't know how you could be saying that, Luis. I mean, your eyesight must be poor because you keep giving great.
Well,
keep calling these movies great that are shit.
Yeah. So this isn't the first time he's gone ahead and done stuff like this. May I remind you all, this is the man that said that Venom was great. That he loved.
See, that's defamation. That's
No. You keep singing and playing the song.
Ivory.
Venom was
I never said
fun.
great.
I wouldn't say it was great.
I never said
fun.
great. I said it was good for me. It's a fun watch. Yeah, exactly.
So what great, I would have understood good, because at least
Damn,
good,
Ori. Damn.
I would have understood good or okay. But you went a step like great. When I think about the word great when it comes to movies, I think about Apocalypse Now, The Godfather, all these incredible
Suicide
movies.
Squad.
No, stop. But you
That is
Now.
That's the one I was looking
I don't understand where you want to derive great from this movie. Can you please explain to me why I think this movie is great?
Go back to my tweets. As you can see, court, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I never said it was. What did I say?
You said it was
great. I literally have the screenshot where you said it was great.
Put it up, because I don't want to look through my Twitter. Oh yes, I found it.
10:36
This is your defense. I'm not working for you.
You're in the middle. I was the judge.
No, I'm with Raul's opinion. Like, your opinions suck.
All right, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I stand here before
He's
you.
wearing his graduation gown, right?
And
I think so.
your top left corner is bringing slander to my name.
Did you not say this movie was great? Did it not say in that tweet, Suicide
Under
Squad?
what litigation and legal authority did we agree that we cannot say it was great?
Luis, just plead the fifth.
Answer me this question.
Say it with your chest, please.
Say it with your chest.
I just want to know. That's right. I just said I can understand good. I can even understand okay. But you went as far to call it great, which is something that is usually reserved for something that is incredible with very little flaws. And let me tell you, man, that movie is filled with flaws left and freaking right.
See, here's the thing. You always say Suicide Squad when I'm mentioning the extended version. That's the one. I agree with you to the extent of the theatrical release in which it was not a great movie. But the extended cut includes certain scenes which prove to make the movie a better experience. Thank you.
Extended scenes don't help a crap script, bro. And the fact that it's edited like if somebody barely knew how to edit a movie.
That ain't no problem.
I don't know if you don't have a problem with terrible editing. I mean, that's not even subjective anymore. There is good and bad editing, bro. I mean, we are. Damn it, Luis, you are bringing shame to the fact that we go to a damn college to learn about filmmaking, and you're telling me whatever the crap that Suicide Squad was excellent filmmaking.
Maybe.
See, there you go with the slander again. It was great. Do not overstate it.
Okay, wait. The jury.
How,
here
how can
wants
you
to talk.
overstate great?
Let the jury.
He said excellent.
Representative speak, please. You can talk.
Yes,
What?
Wait,
Oh,
what?
oh, me.
Go.
you talking to
What?
me?
Yeah, no, not you, Raul. Raul, you're the accuser. He's the Luis is the defendant. We'll say that Brad is the judge, and no, because the judge is biased. Never mind. No,
He's
both
too
of
young
you
to be a
guys.
judge.
Hey, if you want to treat this like an actual litigation court,
Yeah,
I'm going to
right,
tell you what
Wait
your
it out.
roles are.
Let's
Confusing
bring
the bit, I mean.
let's bring Rise's comment up. Any movie with Margot Robbie is great. Rise, I'm going to need you to turn the horniness off. Thank you.
Don't be blinded by it.
Don't be blinded by it like Will Smith.
Warning police
Don't
is
do it.
coming.
Don't get into an entanglement.
This is speaking
Yeah.
of an entanglement.
Dude, I'm
Especially
telling
over
you right now,
Suicide
man.
Squad.
Oh, especially over
Mr.
Suicide Squad.
Mr. Esquiel had something to
you
say,
know-
so please let him speak.
You know, I did recently watch not Justice League, Batman vs Superman. I did rewatch that, and it was the ultimate cut, extended cut, or whatever.
Extended cut, yeah.
And it wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. That's what I will
Yeah.
say. Now, that being said, when I think about that movie compared to like Suicide Squad, yeah, I can't defend great ever being used to talk about any version of Suicide Squad that maybe isn't like a complete like remake of the movie.
For our
That's
first
just
time
my
meeting, you are
opinion.
letting me down, but I will let it slide because it's our first time meeting.
That's
Luis,
just my opinion.
just bringing up Killer Croc in that movie,
Yeah.
you've already lost your argument.
Why?
It's dead.
Why?
That
Killer Croc
character
was
is
pretty cool.
god awful.
Yeah. What's
I mean,
good?
yeah, the backstory is
What-
pretty bad. On the,
What's great about Killer Croc saying, "Bitch, I'm fabulous"? What the hell is great about that?
He's letting the audience know that he's
I'm
fabulous.
beautiful. That's what he said. He didn't say that. Okay, first of all, and yeah, I agree with you on that. It was cheesy, but it was a bonding moment. So bonding moments are normally cheesy in real life.
Whatever. I had to bring this up because usually, last time we brought up Venom, it's like, bro, I didn't mean it like that, bro. You don't even know, like I didn't mean it like that. This time we have evidence. We have
So you
evidence.
meant it like that. And
Yeah.
Didn't I
just
say on stream? Just go.
the whole ending of Suicide Squad is just shitty.
Wait, I'm getting a call. Yes, David Ayer.
Was his phone a friend?
This man was adding David Ayer, Margot Robbie. Bro, he was gonna get us blocked last night,
we
bro.
probably got blocked.
Yeah, we probably did get blocked, bro. I need you to stop that. Like,
Hi.
you're gonna get us blocked by people we haven't even had the chance to interview.
It's
yet.
not like we're cursing the man out. I was just sincerely asking if he was interested in. I mean, you never know. There are some moments in time where you have to take the chance of getting blocked and having the opportunity to have an actual discussion panel with a well-known director.
All right.
No, man. Like I said,
Man, he was ready to risk it all on Twitter, like over Suicide Squad. Come on, man, it's Suicide Squad.
I will risk it all for
Order
whatever I'm
in my
passionate.
court.
That's
Thank you.
that's a movie hill he's willing to die on. Did he get excommunicated?
yeah, it's comunicado, bro. You got
Exiled.
Excommunicado.
it, bro. Exiled, man. Oh my god.
Dang. Straight to the gallows for that one.
Air's phone number. Nobody got Air's phone number. Yeah. Look, man. I'm really disappointed in Luis. I don't like.
Well,
It's just.
I've disappointed a lot of people that are more important, and
Oh.
I gotta.
Look, boy. I got
And-
control on
Rude,
you.
dude.
That was
He was
I got-
about to reveal that it was also over Suicide Squad. Like,
It was
basically
also-
getting-
But oh my, Michelle, what are you going on about? That's rude. Like I do it to Eric all the time. You don't call that rude.
Yeah, that's Eric though.
He's your brother.
All right, man. Well, we do have cards to get to, and
Yes.
we're gonna go ahead and get to them.
I got one. I got one, Roll. This was randomly picked, so
Hold on, bro. Let me pull you up. Who are you gonna go for?
all of you. This is kind of annoying in a way, I would say. Okay, to everyone, how would you describe my face to a blind person?
Is that an actual card?
That's an actual card.
Whoa.
Just think about someone going around your kid.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, Eric's my brother, bro. He's my younger brother. Yeah, no, I said just think about someone you don't want around your kids, bro. Especially right now.
I don't want to be around your damn kids
Well,
anyway.
They
Wait,
can't.
you said
like, if it's-
describe it to a blind person?
Yeah, so act like you're describing it to Raul.
Wait, where did Michelle go?
But they wouldn't have a frame of reference. All right.
Yeah, exactly. Is Michelle okay?
Don't know, but we will find out in a bit.
Up.
Oh, there you go. What happened?
Oops.
Accidentally
My
clicked
bad.
the X like I do?
Yeah. I was trying to refresh my thing because everything got stuck.
Oh, yeah, no, you accidentally hit the X like I do.
Whoopsies.
Yeah. So, Michelle, how would you describe Brad to a blind person? AKA,
So
I promise you don't have to take your time with it.
it's really difficult though because blind person's never been able to see. So how do you describe
Exactly.
him?
Don't think about it too hard. It's Brad. You really don't have to just say like, look, man.
I mean,
know
you could say a more handsome Mr. Potato Head, and we could go on.
Okay, I'll say that. He's a type of guy who looks better with a beard than without it.
Thank you. I agree. My wife agrees. Everyone agrees.
Yeah.
You go up to him. Have you ever seen a man?
And I don't know what these two, not you, Rolo. This one and this one are laughing at. They can't even grow a fucking beard.
I'm not laughing at it.
Snaps. Snaps.
I'm allowed to do whatever the hell I want to right now.
They're laughing because
Rolo.
you can now feel the same pain.
That's what you.
Rolo.
That's
What
me
do
too.
Mm.
Trying to keep it safe.
No pain is greater than the one I put myself in. So
Yeah, with that
I
Suicide Squad review.
gotta share before we go on. I gotta share a tweet. That Oriana actually posted.
Yeah, let me see.
Yeah, let me share it.
dude, there's an actor that reminds me of Brad right now, and I can't think of his name.
Oh my god, man. No.
Whoa! No, man.
Oh my.
Is there audio?
The internet never.
Did I forget my audio? Shit.
Yes.
Dude,
Let me get my audio.
hear this. I need to hear this.
So this was all
I'm going to
Oriana.
die.
It was all Oriana.
People's feelings involved.
Right.
You know, and at the end of the day,
I hope we don't get copyrighted for the music.
honestly, and with people's feelings involved.
Well, if we talk behind it, I think everything will be fine. But yeah, dude, that's Jesus Christ, man. By the way, every what's it called, SoundCloud rapper basically posts their profile picture is usually Pain, which is kind of funny. You know, it's like
Gio is correct. Pain is the best villain in Naruto.
I really hope that they do understand who Pain is and what he represented in Naruto. And they're not just using him as a profile picture.
no, they use him as a profile picture because they think of him as a sad boy and stuff. Like very
They don't know what Pain is.
Yeah.
They don't know what Pain is.
Oh,
Yeah,
I prefer Obito.
I think Pain is one of the best. I think Pain is probably the best
Pain
villain.
did a lot more than. I don't want to go into spoilers. So
Let's be real, bro.
if someone wants to talk about this stuff, DM me. I will go into analyzing anything and everything about Naruto's.
Dude,
timeline.
Pain whooped everyone's ass that day, bro. Pain whooped everybody. Yeah, he straight up whooped everyone's ass. So look, man, Rolo, how would you describe Brad to a blind person?
Well, if the blind person like just could never see like ever in life, I would just say whatever you're seeing now, just think the opposite of it, because maybe they'll think just like instead
White.
of complete darkness, yeah.
All right.
Now, if they have had some kind of frame of reference, I would say, have you ever seen pizza dough? They'll say yes, and then I'd be like, just imagine like you punch the pizza dough. That's what it looks like.
Oh,
Damn,
my-
Rollo. Damn.
damn, Rollo.
I
So
need,
look,
to,
I
I need to
mean,
rub
better
that beard back quick.
better question here. Luis, how would you describe what Brad looks like to Matt Murdock, who at one point did have, eyesight, but he lost it?
Let's see. Okay, so if you were to grab a peeled
Peel.
potato and add silly putty around it to create this oval shape, and then color it white.
Everybody's just going for the race here.
Yeah, it's an easy cop out. But yeah, that's how I would describe Matt Murdock. To Matt.
Damn, bro. So, Brad, how do you feel about those answers?
Think I'm gonna have to cry after the show's over.
Hey, you're the one showing the card. Not my
It will
fault.
make you stronger.
Goat's character.
hmm
That arc was not just a battle of ninjutsu, but a battle of ideals. 100%, man. 100%.
Yes, dude. Yes.
Even though I will say my favorite battle in Naruto isn't that one. I'm a big fan of the last fight between Itachi and Sasuke. I think it's probably one of the
That
greatest.
was good. Yes.
Good. No, it's fantastic. It's just the
Mm.
Is it great?
It's beautiful. I will say that.
dialogue. The
Better than Suicide
dialogue.
Squad.
It's beautiful. But I don't know. I got like fighting scenes. There are other great fighting scenes. The dialogue is beautiful, yes.
Yeah.
But
I'm not going by choreography, like fight. Like if I'm gonna be honest, sure, like yeah, the pain fights are better because they're better. Like there's more action in them. But when I think about a fight scene, I also think about a scene that has a great dialogue between it, and there's something to the fight. Like there's nothing that's like there's deeper analytical stuff to the
See,
fight.
what you're talking about, that the Obito and Kakashi one has so much deep meaning into it, and it has no dialogue, because they're like old childhood friends and whatnot. So at least for me, that one was dope.
So yeah,
I don't-
no, I get you, man. But we got to move on and go to another card.
Another card, yeah.
Another card. Let's go ahead and get another card here, Bradley. Let me go ahead and pull you up.
Naruto's
All right.
fights are always the best. I'm sorry.
Okay, this one goes to Raul.
I will always disagree.
Raul, what do you wish will be our biggest challenge next year?
Brad never shaving again.
I did that for the Patreon. I didn't do that for anyone else. Like, I know how I look without a beard. I
Yeah.
don't like it. My wife doesn't like it. No one's like it. I only did it for the Patreon members.
Next year, our biggest what's it called challenge. I think it's actually having to maneuver post-COVID world. So like having to possibly plan going to film festivals. But really, now what's going to happen when people have less time on their hands now? Because right now everybody seems to be loving us and watching us because they have a ton of time.
They got time. Mhm.
Yeah. What's going to happen when everybody has to go back to their jobs? Like, they're going to have to stick to listening to us on the audio replays when they go to work and stuff. Like, I wonder
that's
how.
what Anchor's for. That's what Anchor's for.
Yeah. So I think our biggest challenge mostly is what's it called, maneuvering post-COVID, like when it comes to conventions and stuff like that. I think that would be the same thing for you too, right, Rolo?
Yeah, pretty much. Because right now we're dealing with not doing any conventions and stuff. So, so I mean that's definitely going to be the question is how is that going to work? Are we in a year's time are we going to be able to actually do in-person conventions or what? But yeah, it's going to be an ongoing strange world as we continue to search for a cure.
As I tell you guys, please don't be mad if I don't shake your hand anymore. I'm gonna straight up just say, "What's up?" And that's it, bro. That's gonna be it.
There you go.
I keep telling people air hugs.
Yeah.
There you go.
Or if I be like what's it called with Jabril, I still dap him up and everything. But anybody else who I don't know personally and wants to meet me, you're only gonna get up. So that's it, bro. That's all you get. That's all you're gonna get. I'm sorry. no hugs from me, no what they call handshakes, nothing like that. But yeah, that's I think that's our biggest challenge. Michelle, I mean, do you think do you have any challenges thinking that you're gonna have to face in next year when it comes to your work?
Mm,
Detention centers, I think, would be a big one because damn well they ain't gonna be vaccinated.
yeah, but that's not. I think. Oh, well, one of the things not related to me that I think is going to be a huge problem is that once we have a vaccine, who's going to get it first?
Yeah,
Like, I think that's going to be a huge,
The rich.
huge problem. And whether people are going to want to take it or not, just because of how fast it's being developed. We don't really know the side effects of it. We don't really know whoever is making it go fast. I mean, because I have my doubts too. Like, I don't think I would take anything that comes out this year. Um, I'm for sure going to
From the
wait.
very beginning, they were saying a year to a year and a half, and then
Yeah.
you started having people like, "Hey, but I think we got something." It's like,
Yeah, nah. So I don't. I think it's going to be a really hard battle with that, like with the vaccine stuff.
Mhm.
Personally, I think people trusting you or trusting me, I guess, because my work has a lot to do with talking to people and having them will get on the same page of things so that they can talk to me about certain stuff. So kind of like getting in the same field or in the same page is probably going to be difficult just because throughout COVID, everybody's going to have a whole different experience that's
Yeah.
definitely going to change the way that they view and they think about other people. So I think that's going to be a real big issue with me just because um, I think I need to learn more about what other people are going through and like talk to a lot more people about what's been going on before I can go ahead and say like, oh yeah, I went through the same thing like when I was at COVID and all this stuff. And I think it's just a whole other thing that just is developing in our minds and bodies, everything. So that's gonna be interesting, kind of like reading people's emotions and body signals, stuff like that. But other than that, I'm still gonna be friendly with people. I'm not gonna be like, hey, don't talk to me.
Oh, of course you can talk to me, just don't expect a handshake or anything like that.
Oh yeah,
Hey, stay 6 feet away from me.
6 feet apart,
yeah, I know, but
6 feet apart right now. 6 feet apart right now.
If you keep it up, it's gonna be 6 meters.
yeah, well, I mean, other than that, I think I'm fine. The big issue is just the vaccine stuff.
Yeah. Luis, what do you think will be the biggest challenge when it comes to directing films in 2021?
Well, for starters, with this whole real quick, I just want to say like the vaccine, we would have been created either way because it is like a well-known disease that was greatly increasing. But for America's case, it's made a lot of complications due to our lack of government procedures and stuff. Because I mean, you look at New Zealand, and I believe she's the prime minister. Like she had control over in less than a month. They're all like running up and running, right? But either way, with the whole filmmaking stuff, it's gonna make it a lot more difficult on who you can work with, or if you work with anyone in general, just because you need to do something, it's gonna be even more difficult because you're gonna have to quarantine everyone in the crew for the next 2 weeks, and then since it might be the case where you guys aren't in one isolated area, you actually have to go home and where you might live with your families or your dorms or a frat house, whatever. It makes it even more.
Bro, you can live like that?
I mean, didn't I tell you I was about to join a frat when I was in my sophomore
Damn,
year?
bro.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's gonna make it way more difficult just overall as a health issue.
Yeah.
Filming, I mean, that's a bit simpler than the health issue.
How can I give direction 6 feet apart from an actor, man? I need to be right in their face, like, look, man, you're doing really, really good. Let's go ahead and try that again.
Give him a walkie-talkie. Yo, can we start again? Yeah.
Everybody, don't listen to this, to the line, to number 2.
Breaker. I want to talk to my actor. Okay.
I wonder if this will lead to like less of the blockbuster type movies, that has like jingles of people in the cast.
Shit,
I
I
wonder
hope.
if that would be cool.
Oh,
Actually,
true.
yeah.
I
Shit,
think
More
I
like kind of indie type,
Who was it?
more intimate, fewer cast members kind of thing.
I
That'd be really
forgot
cool.
there was a director that did a movie with Zendaya and male co-star throughout this entire pandemic. It's like a full like hour and 45 minutes long during this entire thing, which was surprising. But I forgot the process on how they handled the quarantine after the work. But I mean,
Well,
yeah,
my
no.
thing is like, why didn't they make a bubble for for this, man? Like, have the crew and cast, be what's it called, 14 for 2 to 3 weeks, and then everybody's tested and everything is fine. Then we go back to work, and nobody is allowed to leave unless it's completely
Oh.
necessary.
So it's like the NBA in that bubble that's in Orlando.
I'm sure.
God damn.
I mean, I brought it up. But seriously, like, why not create a sort of bubble thing when it comes to that? And I get it when it comes to films like Jurassic World Dominion, where you have a crew of like 100 or 200. It's difficult for you to have everybody quarantined and keep an eye on everybody. But I'm thinking about crews like The Green Knight, Brad. Like we could have if it was not done shooting, like you could have easily at least kept them quarantined for a crew of possibly 50 to 75, and have them be quarantined and make sure they do not go out at all.
I mean, for a major production team, that would be possible. But if you're talking about either beginning filmmakers or like have experience of 3 years or so, the budget is going to be a problem for that. So
yeah, the budget is where we're gonna start seeing a budget for like possible like COVID tests, but these are things that studios need to if they truly care about the movies that they want to have to be made, and they care about the people that they're employing, studios really got to start thinking about the way we're going to be handling production in the years to come. But then again, as you know, I'm not a fan of the studio system. So that's that. Let's go ahead and go into a third part, and then we can go into a commercial break.
All right, let's go to Rolo. What's a childhood dream of yours?
Ooh.
Childhood dream to write comics.
There you go.
No, I had 3 different childhood dreams. One of them was to write comics. The other one was to be a wrestler. And then the third one was to be running back for the Dallas Cowboys.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was 5th and 6th grade. I was totally obsessed with the Cowboys because I was living in Dallas when they won the back-to-back Super Bowls. So I was like, that was my dream, was to be a freaking running back.
Oh, why?
Damn,
why?
Eric should have been on. He would have loved this.
Bro.
But yeah, I never actually like played football in school or anything. Just like street ball with friends, which was always fun. But yeah,
were you just like running them over, just like bam, motherfucker?
No, man, most of them were bigger than me. If if you could believe that. Yeah, it was weird, man. It was a bunch of huge dudes. So needless to say, like instead of running back, I was like wide receiver. So I had that going for me because I was a little bit faster than the rest of them since they were bigger.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why it was fun because I got to do a little bit of everything. Block, get beat up a little bit, run the ball, and then not play QB, but play wide receiver, and
Did you beat up anyone?
pass catch. Nah, not really. I was kind of it was really weird for me to be like the runt of the group, but I got roughed up quite a bit. I mean, we did tackling and stuff, but when I got my lip busted open one time, another time I was trying to be all Michael Irvin and reached out for the ball and I got it. I scored a touchdown, but there was like a little patch of gravel, and I slid on it and sliced my knees and my shins like wide open. There was glass there.
Ay, amigo.
Yeah. So next thing you know, I'm in my buddy's driveway, and his mom's like pouring that red stuff. What is the iodine or whatever? Like pouring it on my leg, and like I'm not wincing. Everybody else is doing just what you guys are doing right now. Oh, gross! And I'm just like, yeah, this burns, but oh well, it's gonna get better. But
Yeah, yo, Eden 956, what's going on, man? That's
Perfect time to come in.
another value in the chat, bro.
956 cup.
That's right. 956 cup. That's right. What's it called? I also wanted to be a wrestler as a kid. I want to become a wrestler. I wanted to be a world heavyweight champion. I didn't want to be WWE champion. I wanted to be world heavyweight champion.
World
I
champ.
wanted that big gold belt.
I mean, you could have been Hornswoggler.
Shut the Yeah, shut the
Dance a little jig.
Get out of here. Get out of here. No, but
who was your guy? Who was your favorite?
Favorite?
Yeah,
Come on,
like
bro.
your favorite wrestler.
Well, my favorite wrestler of all time is, of course, The Undertaker.
Okay.
But I was a big fan of Latino Heat. Eddie Guerrero Jr., baby. That's right. That's right. Latino Heat, rest in peace. That's right, bro. Right,
Yeah,
for the homie, bro.
him and Ray, man, did a lot to push like Latinos to want to be like wrestlers and stuff. I mean, obviously, the Chalib is huge, in Mexico and stuff. But
tell people, my first taste of representation of my people was not on TV shows or movies. It was wrestling.
Yep.
It was seeing these small, fast, flexible Latinos just kicking butt and being champions, and that was the first ever piece of representation I ever saw. I'd never seen, if unless I was watching Chavo del Ocho, but where I saw Latinos being appreciated and being champions, I was like, that's where I first saw it. It was wrestling, and Eddie was one of those that I was like, it's sad that he went the way he did, and it sucks, but that was the first person I had seen, and also Rey Mysterio. How it's just these were people who talk like me, who look like me, and we're champions.
Yeah, and that's the thing. As far as talking, like us, Eddie was definitely the first anything that was like that. You had movies like Blood In, Blood Out and American Me and stuff like that, which they did talk a lot. Like me and my buddies talking. We're in middle school. From the time that I was in middle school, from then forward, but it wasn't 100% like we did. They didn't in those movies. They didn't talk 100% like we did, but Eddie did. Whenever he did his little skits and stuff, all the bad words and things that he would say, he was dead on, because dude was from Texas. It was the Texas Spanglish.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it was really cool that wrestling had its biggest business whenever they were highlighting a lot of Mexicanos and stuff like that. A lot of the international stars, the luchadores, the cruiserweights in WCW and stuff.
Exactly.
And for all the crap that wrestling gets, for its rampant sexism and racism and stuff, which there is that, dude, that's the place that a lot of people see themselves. Whether it's someone, whether it's from India, Japan, China, also, Europe, Africa, stuff like that. You see, South America. You see a lot of these wrestlers that are from these.
I mean, even before that, bro, the Colons, the Puerto Ricans, the Colons, bro, how much they were taking over the business, and it goes to show you, man. Pro wrestling is probably one of the most diverse sports you will ever see, because it is a sport that encompasses everywhere. I mean, Japan, Latin America, what's it called, the U.S., Europe, and it's just it's truly a worldwide sport. Africa, it's everywhere, dude. It really is. Ian 956 brings up a really good question. Rolo, do you have it? Because I have a big explanation for mine.
I know Raul's finishing move would be the tadpole splash.
No, I'm telling you, I know. I had to find out, bro. I know what this. Shut up, man. My whole thing was I wanted to have a stable, But here, you go first, Rolo.
Sure. So I did wrestle for a little bit. Oscar actually still does wrestle. So wrestled for a couple years coming out of high school. I did have a finisher. It was called the Sure Shot. It was named after a Beastie Boys song. And what it was, it's think of the F5 from Brock Lesnar, fireman's carry. Then you spin the dude around, and instead of it going into a DDT type position, it actually goes into a face buster like X-Pac. So you pick the guy up on your shoulders, twist him around, and then he just falls flat on his face. You fall on your ass. So you just smash your face into the mat. That I only saw it done once, and it was this guy Lash LaRue did it like in '98 or '90, or I think it was '98, like on WCW Saturday Night. So like nobody watched it. So he did that move, and then from there, like I just started doing it. Haven't seen anybody do it since. But yeah, that'd be my finish.
Yeah. So my whole gimmick that I had thought about, because when you're such a fan of this, you really do bring like you really start to imagine what your gimmick would be and what it is that you want to be, your character. So what I had planned is I wanted to be the leader of this type of cult that was like full of wrestlers who were were bent on wanting to bring the day of reckoning to every single person in that locker room and have them suffer for being anything less than enough as a wrestler and a performer. So what I wanted to do was I would have my three stablemates grab a person and have them up like if they're crucified, and I would get up from the top rope and I would jump and I would dig my feet into their neck, and then that would help me. And then I would fall on my knees, and then the camera would just look at me as I'm looking down, like if I'm staring into the gates of hell, dude.
So it would be a double foot stomp to the neck.
Yeah. But obviously, it wouldn't go to the neck, right? You can't.
It'd be more like the chest,
yeah,
kind of upper chest.
And if it was single, it would just be the same thing, but nobody's holding them up. He's on the floor. I just go in, same thing on the neck. But yeah,
I call my finishing move death.
Yeah. and it would just be the Hell's Crucifix. I called it, and my stable would be called, the Disciples, because we were here to bring a change and bring this whole Judgment Day onto the locker room and become that. And then how my stable didn't care about championships. We wanted to bring a message to the actual locker room and stuff. Yeah. So it was the whole idea of just, having them like a crucifix. And my friend actually gave me that idea, who I still run a wrestling group with him. And he was like, "You're really cool if you have them up like of a crucifix, like somebody holds up their legs and then the other ones are holding their arms out, and you just come in, you dig your legs into their neck." And I was like, and then I added the part where I would just land on my knees and just look like if I'm looking down into the mat, like into the deep gates of hell.
Yeah. So you're kind of like Bray Wyatt before Bray Wyatt.
Kind of, yeah.
I'm gonna have nightmares.
Yeah. Like, what the hell is this, man? Yeah.
I'm scared.
That was kind of what I had planned, and I wanted that to be my. And of course, I would always go with the super kick too. Like if I couldn't do that, I always liked the super kick. But,
it's funny, man. When we were in high school, we were doing backyard wrestling stuff. Like pretty much all of us used the super kick in some form or fashion. And now fast forward like 20 years later, and it's like everybody and their mother uses a freaking super kick. It's like kind of the same type of generation, watching Shawn Michaels and stuff, and just wanting to constantly do that.
I mean, Orange Cassidy pulled one out.
Orange Cassidy.
Yeah. So he did his fake kicks, and then right to Chris Jericho's face did a super kick.
Yeah. I guess I'll put a channel points. If we get to like 1,000 or 5,000 channel points, I'll cut a promo in that character or something. But
that would be cool.
Like I had this, like, it would be 3 guys and then a woman, and the woman is actually a close friend of mine who I still talk to, and who she always wanted to wrestle, would come out with like like a lantern and an hourglass and looking like very demonic, and just ask for everybody in the crowd to repent, because they're here to cleanse the crowd of everything.
Just comes out screaming, "Shame, shame,
shame."
I'm scared.
Yeah. Wrestling. What's up, Michelle?
I just said I was scared.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Would that be as bad as the boogeyman stuff, though?
Yeah. My name was my name is, and it's always the one that I use when I play WWE 2K games, and I always put my characters. It's Alexander Ace. Alexander, because Alejandro is my middle name. Yeah, Ace as in the perfect one, the one who's coming to save everybody. Not like the Monday Night Messiah like Seth is doing right now. It's more so an extreme,
an actual like cultish looking thing, not
cultish. Yeah. And I wanted to have a mask, and like there'd be a big reveal when I take off my mask and stuff like
Then your catch line could be prepared to take it up the ace.
Ace. Where'd you take it up? Hershey Squeeze.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Yeah, my catch. I don't know what my catchphrase would have been. I guess I just told them. I never went that far catchphrase, but yeah, it was always very inspired by the Undertaker and what he was doing, but also like people like Bray Wyatt and the Boogeyman and just the what was the name of the Brood, the Brood and stuff like that.
Dungeon
The
of Doom.
Boogeyman was an actual wrestler.
Yeah. Top
It was a horrible gimmick, but it was for the time that they were in, for the type of like wrestling they were showing, it was entertaining.
Yeah. Yo, Brill, I want to know what would be your gimmick and your what's it called your finishing move. But
Jabril just comes out and like Doink the Clown face paint.
Scary. Okay, that I cannot take. I don't like clowns.
No. Michelle was really scared of what I was spitting over here. Apparently, she was like, "Damn, this was something wrong with you, man." No, now I might have to take it.
Ahorita es un rosario por ti, amigo.
Jabril about to show up.
Send me the link. Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, let me go ahead and send the link to Jabril. But we'll go ahead and get another card. Brad, bring yourself up while I send the link to Jabril.
All right, let me get there.
I want to do this before we go to commercial break.
Let's see. All right, Luis. What do you think our audience really needs, and are we providing it sufficiently?
That's a good question. I don't know why you're asking me, but that's a good question.
I mean, because I've been asking everybody else. So, you're sitting there in the corner all quiet, feeling dejected because we called you out on Suicide
I'm feeling
Squad.
I'm feeling like Arnold in the Batman movie. But I'm not sure because you guys are doing everything. You guys read chat. You guys answer questions that they asked. You guys include certain stuff that people might at you and stuff. So I mean, aside from fixing that static noise, I'd say you guys pretty much got it.
Static noise.
It just sounds like wind.
Yeah,
it's probably a fan.
Maybe my ear.
Definitely not me. Hold on, is it me?
No.
Oh, I can actually hear it. Maybe it's my computer.
It
has
it's fine. I just have my volume all the way up. So
right.
Check if it's fine.
Brill's in here.
Yeah.
Rolando.
First of all, shout. What's it called? Flex on that microphone quality you got in there. What's up, everybody?
Rolando just has a very sensitive mic.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I just thought I was going crazy because nobody else was on. Like,
what's good, bro? How you doing? The co-host of High Flyer Radio, the man with a plan. That is Jabril Ali.
My face now feels even more naked. Thanks, bro.
What's going on, bro?
I'm pretty sure he heard all of you guys talk about wrestling and stuff. He's like, bring me in.
Yeah, I got to get in here.
Tag me in.
Tag me.
And of course, by the way, I'd be heel. You can't do that gimmick as a face at all.
Yeah, I would want to be heel too, bro. I love face, but man, I feel like being heel is like one of the funnest things.
Most fun.
Yeah, I agree.
First of all, Jabril, would you join my stable?
Yeah, of course, bro.
That's a really awkward question to ask. It's like because you think of stable, and I'm just thinking like prostitutes. And I'm like, Jabril, you want to be one of my stable?
Well, he didn't go like this and like.
Right.
He's good. He's good.
For me, a stable, I thought of sheep.
No.
And,
yeah,
that's even worse, Michelle.
She's not corrupted.
So Michelle,
I'm scared.
Michelle, if you'd let me mansplain this, in the world of wrestling, there's a tag team, right? Which is 2 people, right? 2 people, but a stable is more than 2 people, like a whole big team. So, yeah, that's what it is. If you would just
why not just call it a group, or
That's just lingo. It's the lingo.
Yeah, it's just a.
I'd like to look into that because do they call it a stable because of the 4 horsemen back in the day?
Yeah, I think so.
Michelle, no.
Real. Before we go into commercial break, let us know what is your wrestling finisher, gimmick, name, and if you have a catchphrase, what is your catchphrase?
Okay. So like my dream was to be a tag team with my brother. Like that
Yeah.
was the goal. We were like, we want to be a tag team. And I wanted to do like an FU, right? But my brother would do the FU, and then I would come off the ropes and do a stomp, kind of like a coup de grace onto the stomach after they do a FU. That was like the combo move, and then just roll out. Jamal do the pin, and then we're good. But yeah, that was the goal, man. That was the one that we wanted to do.
That's one of those that's kind of hard to like mess up.
Yeah,
because you got the other ones like the what is it? Not the Shatter Machine, but the one that it's kind of like a crossroads. Like you pick the dude up, and it's kind of like a double crossroads. Like you're both doing the crossroads. That one's like super easy to mess up because if you're out of sync, like someone's gonna get hurt.
Yeah,
but that's a cool move.
Yeah.
Can't pull it off now, but
I was gonna say videotape you and your brother doing it.
Jamal could definitely do it. That is huge. So
yeah. So what would be your gimmick?
Oh man.
Or you never thought of it that much?
No, I haven't. Because I know as a singles competitor, I wanted face paint for sure. Because I love Jeff Hardy and I love Finn Balor as the Demon. So like I wanted face paint for sure. No, I never thought of
clown stuff. That's
no, I hate clowns. I hate clowns so much. Oh my god.
My sister used to tell me that clowns would like stab me with a syringe or something and drug me, so that's why I don't like clowns.
Oh yeah, that would have been a wrap for me. I ain't trusting McDonald's or anybody after getting told that.
Scary shit.
So you never really thought about the gimmick or the character?
No, I just wanted face paint and everything, but no, I never really thought about that much. I have a good answer for when we do High Fly though.
Yeah. Well, what did you think about my character and all that stuff that I was saying?
Yours sound evil as hell. I was like, man, bro. I was just listening. I'm like, this guy. I would
like. Then when he's on the ground, I just stab him, and I just stab him more.
Yeah. Just like, yeah.
And like, I'm just trying to make you laugh. If like we ever in the locker room or like the camera pulling, my whole goal is just to like try to make you laugh and your stable laugh. I don't care if I get beat up in the end. It doesn't matter. As long as I get you to laugh, I'll be good.
The cameraman is just videotaping going around like,
Oh man, but yeah, definitely. It's always fun to think about these things, especially when you're a fan of the sport. So you're like, man, I wonder what would be my entrance music or all that stuff, and you'd be like thinking about it. But for people like Michelle and Luis over here who know absolutely nothing about pro wrestling, they're like, what the fuck are these guys talking about?
The only thing about wrestling that I know is from that one movie that the teacher becomes a wrestler so he can get money for his music student.
Here comes the boom.
That's
the only movie. I mean, the only thing I know about wrestling.
And that one's like MMA too. Here comes the boom with James.
Wait, what about Spider-Man 1 where Peter Parker becomes a wrestler?
I was just gonna say that.
3 minutes
I'm surprised nobody would have as their finisher move the whole hacksaw Jim Duggan just hit him with a 2x4. I mean, because then you get to hit the guy with a 2x4.
Or Shrek, or the first movie in Shrek where they're like,
the chair.
That's iconic.
So that was where our talk right here. But when we come back, we'll do. I believe that was 4 cards actually already.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll do one more and then we'll cover the topic. So when we come back, do all that wonderful stuff. And in the meantime, go ahead and take care, and we'll be right back.
Hey, I'm Rolando Mendoza, and this is
Jabril Newton.
And we are the hosts of High Flyer Radio. And finally, pro wrestling has come back to the Nerdcore podcast feed in the form of a show hosted by Jabril and I. And we talk about everything and anything in the pro wrestling world on Mondays at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Nothing's off limits. Whatever you guys want to talk about, it is from AEW to SmackDown to Raw to NXT. Nothing's off the table. We can talk about it.
We're going to talk all about it. And if you can get it a day early, you should go to the patreon.com/thenerdcore and pledge to the tiers on there so you can get this show and a lot of shows days early before anybody else gets to hear it. But enough talking about it. We'll go ahead and see you there at the Squared Circle.
Oh, yeah.
Don't tap out. Tune in.
Tune in.
Hello, 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 guys and gals, and you're listening to The Ladies of Nerdcore. I am your host, Daniela Nunez, and along with my amazing co-host, Ashley Garcia, we discuss many things like social impact, pop culture, political realms, and any controversy surrounding the Nerdverse. Tune in and listen to us bi-weekly on the Nerdcore podcast feed, and we will love to chat and hear your thoughts on our wonderful show. And thank you again for listening to The Ladies of Nerdcore.
Hey everyone, my name is Raul, the Nerdy Chicano, and I am the host of The Impaired Files. The Impaired Files is a interview show brought to you every Thursday on the Nerdcore podcast feed. And I interview people such as filmmakers, content creators on YouTube, and podcasters like Colton Geschwander. And if you want to listen to that early, a whole week early, all you got to do is go to the Patreon and pledge to the $1 tier. And if you want to listen to it with the general public, then go to Nerdcore podcast feed on anchor.fm/the Nerdcore. And the case is closed, but it's not classified. See you guys there.
Hey, it's Ashley from the Gamer Core. You may remember me from such episodes as Big Screen Mess, Mo Money Mo Platforms, and Brad Can Read. Tune in weekly as I blab with my co-hosts Raul the Nerdy Chicano and Brad the Random Germ about the latest news in gaming and gush over what we're playing at the moment. Oh yeah, and we got the deals too. Keep up with the latest deals in gaming and what's happening as I mediate Brad and Raul fighting like a married couple. Will Death Stranding ever come out? Will Cyberpunk 2077 live up to the hype? Is a next gen worth a $500 console price tag? And has there ever been a movie adaptation of a video game that's been done right? It's all on the Gamer Core podcast, everywhere where podcasts are.
Hey guys, this is Brad, aka Young Yoda. Raul said I had to make an ad, so that's what I'm doing. It's supposed to be for Unstructured, but as you guys know, you can freaking catch me everywhere when it comes to this podcast feed. You can find me on the Nerd Cores, on Gamer Cores, on Nerdy Chicanos sometimes when I get lost. But for this particular one, I want you guys to go check out Unstructured. The Raul gave me free reign to do whatever I want to do. I don't know what he was thinking. So go hear me talk about LeBron James and Taco Tuesday, vaping, so many other freaking weird topics that chimichangas, that's a good one. Shout out to Deadpool. And yeah, I guess this is the end of the ad. So if you guys want to find me, you can find me all over the place on this podcast feed. Anyways, thank you guys for listening. I love you all. And nerd up.
Hey everyone, I'm Raul.
And I'm Brad.
And we're the hosts of the Nerdcore podcast. The podcast that talks that nerd. Not on this ad, right?
Not
and
on this one.
We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday. On the Mondays, we talk the news. That's the box office, the news of the week, and your trailer talk if there is any. And on Tuesday, we have our theme review. And on Saturday, you have a Saturday morning review, usually movies that have come out in the week or anything we want to talk about. Right, Brett?
Exactly. Whatever we want to talk about, this is our show. If you don't like it, then you don't have to listen.
We're the flagship show of the Nerdcore podcast feed, and we can be found everywhere you can listen to podcasts like Stitcher, Apple Podcasts. So if you want to talk that nerd stuff with us every Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday, make sure you tune in. And Brad?
Young Yoda out.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Nerdcore Live Show. That's fantastic. Damn, that static is loud. But it's Rolo. I'm sorry, Rolo. And I just noticed that I should have changed my battery during the
I
commercial
can
break, so I'm
hear
gonna do that.
the air like thingy louder now. It's not Brad. Is it me? Okay,
All right,
someone.
All right, so it looks like it's me.
Damn, bro. Just calling him out, bro. All right,
I'm sorry, it's because it just suddenly became so loud and
Brad, take over for a bit. I gotta change my battery on my camera.
Is that better?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's go to another card. How about that?
Catch me outside. How about that?
Oh no.
All right. Michelle,
Mm-hmm.
if you had to pick someone from our team to throw you a surprise party, who would it be and why?
Oh no.
Michelle had a better beard than me going on there.
It was a mustache, Mister. If someone could throw me a surprise party.
Hey, let's go, Broly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Grab your stuffed animals.
Bring them out.
Man, I cannot hear Brad.
What's going on?
Great. You went out of full screen. Damn it.
I can't hear Brad.
I don't know.
I can't hear Brad or Ro.
What's up?
Well, if it was a surprise party, why would I want to tell someone to do
No, but
it
if you
for
had
me?
to choose someone that would do it for you, who would you want?
We're all coming in as the Akatsuki on Michelle's birthday party, and
I think
For real.
would be a really fun. I think he'd be really fun
It
at
would be
making it.
anime.
I feel like Raul has too much on his plate, and Brad.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like every one of my birthday parties, you'd get cake.
oh,
That's my point. Why he wouldn't organize my party? He would probably just bring me cake.
you want something? I mean, you got a birthday, you got a cake. That's
Yeah.
Hey, Rolo, I think Rolo's having trouble hearing us.
Rollo, what's going down, bro? What's going
Are you
on?
hearing what we're saying?
Rollo.
I don't think
No,
he can hear what we're saying.
I
Can
can't
you
hear
hear what
Brad
we're
or
saying?
Raul.
Oh, okay. But can
Wait,
you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear y'all, but I can't hear them two.
Oh dang.
What the hell? Why?
Unmute Mike.
Whoopsie.
Oh, man.
My AC was directly connected to their microphones.
Probably.
What about now, Rollo? What about now?
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I
dang,
can hear you
we're
now.
flipping around.
Six,
Now?
six, six.
Is it good?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, okay, I can hear you now.
All right.
Yeah, so either yeah, so I think it'd be fun. It'd be fun to have him do my party. Luis,
Oh, yeah.
you could definitely help out for sure. But I think that it'd be way too see, like this is the reason why I wouldn't tell you to do it.
Bro,
Because
just be
I
real
feel
with
that
him, bro.
so,
Just be
look,
real with him, Louis.
this is what would happen.
Michelle,
If Luis were
just
to do
do
something,
it.
hear me out. Hear me out. If Luis were to do something, and I said, "Oh, like I actually don't like this," I think he would go into depressive mode or like just
No,
like, he just can't deal with life no more. So here
No.
Mr. Goes
I've
on here
got
would probably just be
something.
like, "That's fine. Let's try something else." Like
Luis,
Yeah.
I think she just called you emo.
he would just try like to make fun of it or like do something different about it and not
No,
like
trust
take
me,
it
dude.
apart. Not
If
take
I-
it apart if I say that I don't like something.
Luis, what Michelle is trying to say, and I'm going to be her interpreter right here, is basically show up to the party and bring something expensive, and you'll still get friend zoned. Sorry.
Yo, y'all don't know this. I actually have something really cool planned for Michelle for her birthday.
Why are you
Say, yeah, why would you say it?
Because it's gonna be so
Look
cool.
with the damn surprise. See, this is why I also would not tell him. He will just spoil it because he's so excited
Can't
about
keep
it.
his mouth shut.
I can't keep my mouth shut, one, and also two. If she knows that I'm gonna do something, like she's gonna be
Yeah,
like,
he's too. I could read him. We talk every day. I would know if he were trying to, you know.
Alex, I think it would be Raul popping out of the cake. He's the one that can fit into it.
Lisa's jumping out of the cake.
Oh man, I would love to see that.
I am 100% planning something really cool. You're gonna have a really cool birthday present.
Oh, nice.
Like,
you don't have to give me anything. I
Oh, I
just
don't
cried for my birthday. That's my gift.
I'm. It's gonna be so cool. Like you're gonna be like, love it. You're gonna love it. So let's get one more card.
Oh yes, one more card.
All right.
Please.
I just want to point out real quick that if for any friend It doesn't matter. It could be Michelle or anyone other. No, I actually would like to vote like to their interests. I was like, just saying.
See, this is what you
Just
just. I
saying.
think you would go too all out, like too extra.
No, tampoco así.
They'll get friend zoned after.
Thanks for the Mercedes, Luis. Bye.
Let me just.
I would
I
actually
just need
not
to go.
accept it. I would not accept something
sipping.
extremely expensive. To be completely honest, I don't like doing that.
God.
And I'm broke, so I can't afford it.
Check that one.
Yes.
Got
Good point.
Okay. All right, Brad. Let's get our second last card in for the night.
All right. Then I guess it goes to everyone. If we had gone to high school together, would we have been friends? Why or why not?
Ah, yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I look like I could still go to your high school.
Raul and I did go to
Be
high
real,
school
you
together.
are in high school right now, dude.
bro, it looks like you're not even allowed to step like 6 feet by a high school, bro.
I mean, like, catch me outside at the playground, Ro. Damn it.
I don't think your parole officer would want to hear that.
Man, you leave me to deal with the parole officer, okay?
No.
I'm just gonna use my Fruit Loops.
I think, well, as somebody who went to high school, Michelle, we were friends. So, I think that, yeah, we'd be friends. Yeah, Rolo and I would be kicking it, bro. We'd be talking about pretty much wrestling every day. Something would be real.
Yeah, it would be cool.
For sure.
Yeah, I think I'd be friends with Brad, though.
Wait. I have a question though. Would we be in different grade levels, or would we be in the same?
I think it's more fun to think of us all in the same grade level.
Yeah.
Me and Rolo just held back a few years.
I'm a 23-year-old junior.
I'll buy you a beer.
Probably going to graduate early.
So I think Brad is 90 years old in the scenario. He's actually 16 or something. Same thing with Rolo. Rolo's not 90. He's like 16 now, on the same grade level. I think I'd be friends with Brad. I'm sorry, with Rolo, Jabril, and Michelle. Luis, I feel like Luis would be a bully. Yo, look who it is.
Mr. Chill Zone!
Mr. Chill Zone.
Hey, Mr. Chill Zone. Bro, I need your friendship right now, man.
I would be friends with Luis. I think I would be friends with Luis.
Sorry,
Just-
finger flip.
Mr. Chill Zone, you left and see what they did to me?
Oh, we missed you anyway.
Yeah,
Miss
we
you.
miss you, dude.
Chill
Hope
Zone.
everything's good.
Yeah.
I would be friends
I
with.
miss that wagon, bro. I miss that wagon. You know what I mean, bro.
And that's why he's not staying too long. Because
Exactly.
comments like that. Thank you, Chill Zone.
Thank you, Chill Zone.
See, that's what I said too, Mr. Chillzone. I still told him.
Dude, don't lie to him. Don't lie to him. It doesn't do anything.
I know it don't look good. I know.
Yeah. But I feel like Brad Luis would be my bully. If we're being honest here.
Luis
And
would
then-
be your bully.
Yeah, Luis would be my bully, and Jabril over here would be the one who's going to defend me. And then Rolo
Oh
comes
yeah, I
in.
got you.
Rolo
you
would hang
haven't
him
heard my-
upside down and take
Middle
his
school,
money.
bro was a different story.
I
You
think I
haven't
could
heard
be
that.
that girl that's always fed up and just be like, guys, just shut the fuck up. And then suddenly be like, today I don't want to learn anything in class, so you can go throw your ruckus. And you guys are like, yeah.
Yeah. And now I feel like what's it called? I definitely wouldn't be friends with Brad because I think Brad would creep me out, man. I mean, just
Thank
look
you,
at him,
Mr. Bandit.
man. Look at him.
Hey, Rolo, you want to buy any drugs?
I'm not talking about that on screen.
Hey, man, I got that good shit.
I'd be the one to.
I got that Cali weed.
And that's how you're going to. I'll be the class tutor.
Mr. Chillzone, we love you so much, man. You take your time. Alex is going to mod the screen now, so thank you, Alex. But yeah, you don't worry about it. You take your time, brother. We'll be here. We'll be here waiting for you with open arms, and as they said in the song, with arms wide open, bro. So
Sending you good vibes.
Slide in my DMs if you need to, Mr. Chillzone.
Try,
Yeah,
bro.
same here.
I'm trying to see that. I'm trying to see that.
First Bandit after the stream, man. After the stream.
You see how quick Brad took it down?
He knows, man. He knows the game.
Yeah, I gotta go to sleep. Have a good night.
Yeah, good night.
Bye,
Bandit.
Bandit.
Gio, you got game, bro.
Real quick, if since you're not gonna be here for the ending of us plugging ourselves, hit that follow button on Twitch, dude. I need to follow.
Wait.
Mr. Children, thank you for coming in. Miss you and love you.
Love you, bro. High school, Brad. Want to shoot some horses behind the
Fuck yeah, let's do it.
Oh my god, man.
Well,
Yeah, no,
dude, behind our school, we didn't have any horses. We just had like a bunch of people. Oh wait, never mind.
Michelle, that's basketball.
No.
You shoot horse.
I love drug dealers, bro.
Oh shit! Really?
Huh?
Sorry. I see. This is still me in high school mode. I just don't understand anything that you guys are talking about at all.
Yeah, because they're all.
We're not
Don't worry, I
shooting the
didn't.
horses.
I thought they meant something else too.
Go old yeller some horses out back. Sounds like some high school fun.
Because every high school has an equestrian team.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
In Mexico, there are like sheep and stuff behind high schools and stuff. So I mean,
I'm sorry.
in a rancho or something, they are.
I forget that Michelle was born in a foreign country. She doesn't understand American references.
Yeah, I don't understand y'all's references. They're all weird and foreign.
I
to me.
friends with all of you.
Foreigner here, foreigner here.
Thanks, Alex.
Alex, thank you for friend zoning me because there was never a chance to begin with. All of the dudes in here have no chance with Alex ever. So, yeah, that's just the way it works. Michelle, though, she seems to have like a 50 to 90 to 85% chance with Alex.
I mean, and Julia.
And
That actually made me feel better because I was like, I thought that women didn't find me attractive or like me. So, hey, that's another thing.
yeah, if only she swung that way, but apparently she doesn't, right? Let's go.
Well, I don't know. If she kicked that dude out of her house, maybe.
Oh no.
Let's talk about the topic now.
Yeah. So let's go. That was
That dude had worse takes than Luis.
Yeah, man. I was embarrassed for that.
Why you bullying me?
Because we're imagining we're in high school, Luis, and this is how it will go down.
No, actually, that's very dead on. I was bullied in high school. So this is very.
Oh yeah, Moody.
I think most
If
of
you're
us
listening to this,
probably
Julia, I'm sending you love from where I am at.
Y'all better not shoot.
Wide open.
That's the shit that's not gonna happen. That shit. The moment it starts sailing, it goes down. It's not possible. So find somebody else.
Wait, did you say it goes down?
See, you just feel threatened because a lot of people are shipping me more with Julia than with you. So please calm down. Since you rejected me, I'm done with you.
Sure, dude. That's why you be my DM that night, right?
Girl power right there. I have to admit.
That's why she be my DMs that night, right?
I'm not gonna answer you anymore. Yeah.
That's why she was like, "Want to play today for Minecraft?" But I couldn't. So yeah, let's go into this our topic here.
What is?
What's up? What's up?
The topic?
Yeah, what did you say before that?
I just said what topic?
No. I mean, I said something.
I said what is whatever.
Sure.
Next topic.
Let me pull up the thing. So
what are you guys doing?
This is what's going on, man. This is what's going on. So once upon a time, during the pandemic, it feels like it's an eternity. By the way, Universal released Trolls World Tour on video on demand, and they were like, "Yo, we just made 150 million opening weekend from this video on demand because everybody and their kids was watching, Trolls World Tour." So now Universal jumped the gun and they said, "Well, we're going to be releasing all our movies on video on demand now, instead of going the theatrical route." And AMC was very, very mad about that. So they've been having negotiations for a while. And now there was a deal that was reached. Now all this deal only pertains to AMC and Universal. It's between them two because AMC was like, well, if they don't want to respect the theatrical experience, then we're not going to allow Universal to be played at our cinemas.
So,
And,
so no Fast and the Furious. No.
Yeah.
How can we live without?
So this week a deal was reached which says that Universal films are allowed to play for 3 weeks at AMC cinemas, and after that they are allowed to go straight to video on demand. And now this is odd because first of all, this is probably one of the biggest moves in how we're going to be maneuvering the theater in post COVID. And it kind of brings up the idea, like, you know, now for sure, there's going to be a huge hit to theaters now. Like, if AMC is like, well, if we can still make big money in 3 weeks, there's really no need. But, like, yo, there's some movies that come out and they don't even make their budget back in 3 weeks, bro. How the hell are you going to send them to video on demand? But I want to get your thoughts on this. What do you guys think about this deal that was reached between... why is my focus going all over the place?
You also sound kind of
Distorted.
What?
You sound distorted too.
You're in a
You're like it.
You're in
Yeah.
a tin can. It sounds like.
I'm in a tin can, man. I'm sorry. But what do you guys think about the deal that was reached between Universal and AMC?
I thought that's what the dude said that he like meant or something. Whenever, like, right after he had made that statement or that had come out. What was it? A few months ago?
Yeah.
He had said that no, this is what I meant. Just a shorter window between theater and on demand. But
yeah,
I mean, I think it's a wise move. I mean, definitely theaters are gonna lose money because they make most of it on concessions, don't they?
Yeah.
So they're definitely going to be missing out on that. But at the same time, like, fuck, that shit's expensive. So kind of your fault too for being so fucking greedy. You know, that's kind of my viewpoint on it too. At the same time, you know, I mean, the kind of, you know, you might have to restructure, you know, how you're making money. If you're going to have less people at the theaters, you're going to need less personnel. If you're going to be running less movies, you're going to be using less energy. You're going to be cutting costs at some point. So it's just a matter of balancing the shit out. I mean, it still sucks, you know, in the short term, it's going to suck for them. But I mean, it's a good compromise, I guess. But it does suck for the theaters. I mean, still, it sucks for them, regardless of thinking they're greedy or whatever. It still sucks.
Luis, what are your thoughts?
I mean, AMC is my go-to. I have the AMC A-list stuff, as I always mention. So I mean, I'm not really. I'd rather pay the $20 to get it at home, even though I'm not gonna experience it. But the 3 weeks gives me a chance to actually go and watch it at AMC. So overall, it sucks, but I get the move. AMC is not gonna lose Universal titles, so people can still go and watch them, and Universal either way gets money, so it's a win-win for Universal. It's a win-lose for AMC. Yeah, I kind of agree with the concessions things. I'm not like, I get a popcorn soda and maybe some candy, and I gotta pay like $40 for it. I don't know how their math seems a bit off, but yeah.
Dude, that's why you sneak in food, bro.
I wanted to say something, but I didn't want to sound like I'm Raul mentioned it.
It's all right. Everybody does
it. Bro, I stuck in an entire Little Caesars pizza in there.
I took
what?
tacos.
Hell yeah.
What?
Tacos, hamburgers, tamales, hamburguesas, sandwiches.
What else? Yeah, it sounds so.
Whole ass rotisserie chicken with mac and cheese and everything.
Ooh,
right?
I think someone in my family did that one.
That was their Thanksgiving trip, is when they took all this.
For real. Hey, who brought the dressing?
Thanksgiving.
So guys,
movie theater's now the new function, bro.
So some news just popped up. It's pretty sad. Wilford Brimley is dead at 85.
What?
Damn.
I just saw him post some smart ass tweet like 4 days ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
Apparently he died just like 13 minutes ago. Apparently.
Oh,
Brimley or Brimley?
Brimley, Wilford Brimley, diabetes.
Diabetes, bro.
Ah,
Damn it,
man.
bro. He was also in The Thing.
Yeah.
Man, that really sucks, man. Also, I just saw a thing about Patreon possibly being what's it called, sued. So that's also not some good news.
What?
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna have a good Patreon. We're gonna have a really good production, post-production meeting.
Start an OnlyFans.
I got you, Raul. I'll promote it. I got you. Don't worry.
Can I ask a question? It might sound dumb, but I need someone to answer this to me. I don't know what the OnlyFans thing is.
No.
Nobody. All right. How do I?
You guys are
Michelle.
Wait, Brad.
Michelle, being married, I don't know either.
No.
I don't know what the internet. I don't know what the internet is. So.
What is this OnlyFans
So
thing?
the OnlyFans, the main purpose for it was for people who have a following.
They just don't want to tell me. Or
OnlyFans is a place for entrepreneurs.
And now I'm the last one here. So hi guys.
No, we're not having
the live show just.
Dude, aren't you like sex positive, dude? Weren't you like saying that a couple weeks ago? What's so bad about it, dude? Exactly. So it's a platform that was originally intended for where people with followings make a subscription for their followers to go and do stuff that wouldn't be seen on YouTube and stuff because of guidelines and stuff.
It's Patreon without the tiers.
Yeah. A lot of people nowadays use it for basically sex work and stuff, or like nudes and all that. And yeah, that's why a lot of people.
Free pages as well.
What?
There's free pages.
There's free pages as well. But basically, it's
free pages.
Yeah,
free pages.
Where you just subscribe. So
yeah,
it's like a YouTube page. You just hit subscribe, and there you go. You got all this stuff.
Yeah. But then DMs would like pay $5.99 so you can get this picture or $10.99 for this video that it's only for my fans and like.
Damn.
So
I have no idea what they're talking about.
There's been a bad stigma around it.
I need to know this stuff, guys.
There's this girl who I follow. There's this girl who I follow that she made.
Let's not go into it anymore because of Jabril's kids.
You're right. Yeah.
Jabril, did you hear about me believing you had kids yesterday?
Wait, what about my kids?
So
we're talking about
you actually had kids, and for the longest time until yesterday, that these two guys here told me, "Oh, you believe that he doesn't actually have kids?" So I was actually really concerned.
Bro, Jabril, in the words of the great.
I mean,
Michael
we were trying to
Jordan,
prank her again, Jabril.
You're
Like a reverse prank.
Michelle,
you're gonna make people think he's disowning his kids now.
Right?
I
No,
was actually
I do
about
that
to call
publicly.
social services and something because he told me about his kids once, and I was just like, I'm a bit worried about these kids now.
I can't claim them kids. They might.
Hey, Michelle.
What's up?
I'm following this girl who she posted her revenue that she's made on there, and you might want to clench your seat.
On OnlyFans?
She has made on this platform $105,000.
And that's monthly because it's monthly.
Did you see? Like, I think it was Ruby. I think it was.
Yeah,
Ruby
it's a monthly
Rose.
subscription.
I think her name was Ruby Rose.
How do I?
She made like
yeah.
She made like 23,000 in a night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
God.
Mm-hmm.
So if
her
name,
I think her name was Ruby Rose.
That's how much strippers make in a night too. Thousands of dollars.
Yeah,
that's basically it. But on an online
how
platform,
good they are.
this is why.
That's true.
This is why Bill is my brother from another mother. That's right. So
I got you, Mr. Chills.
let's go back to the can we please go back to the topic and Jabril,
More OnlyFans.
what's your thoughts on all this?
Please, I don't need my kids knowing about OnlyFans.
So I ride around in my Bentley.
I'm very confused.
guys, can we please go back to the topic?
All right. Okay.
So AMC and their prices, huh? That popcorn.
Right, man, that popcorn is ridiculous. Jesus.
I mean, maybe if AMC started showing more tits.
They need to. If they start streaming on OnlyFans, then we got a deal.
Imagine
Just OnlyFans on the screen. Cost nothing. One subscription, boom.
With the current theater model, you need an OnlyFans to afford to go to the movies.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Seriously.
Y'all just ain't right, bro. Y'all ain't right.
This is the topic,
We're
bro.
talking about the topic.
Yeah, it's not a topic, man.
Like, we're saving AMC right here with these ideas.
Seriously.
Right?
I've never stepped foot in the theater ever.
I mean, Alex probably be a bit stickier than Florida.
I know that. Stop.
It'd be like a taxi driver when Travis took his girl to go see a movie.
He's like, what? It's good.
Bro, hey, wait. So I used to work at an AMC with my pops, and we used to clean over the night, like from 12 to 5, 6 in the morning, right? Cleaning the theaters. So they, those floors were sticky, dude. They were fucked up, bro. But we found wallets, and I found a PSP in there once. It was pretty dope. That's pretty dope.
Well, nobody returned my beat when I lost them.
It was called Finders Keepers. It was called Finders Keepers Cleaning Service.
Hey, I mean, we're working for like minimum wage, and like, that shit was fucking hard. I used
Bring back midnight movies.
Hell yeah, man! Bring back the porn theaters, bro.
I mean,
no,
Pee-wee would be okay with that.
Kiwi. Okay, let's finish up the topic here. Brad, what are your thoughts?
I mean, I've been saying this has been the model they'll be going to, like, for a couple months now. They're gonna, what I thought they were gonna do is do video demand and then open in theaters at a time when like you could open.
Mm-hmm.
To me, this is good for the studios in that they don't really lose out on anything because they still get video demand 3 weeks later. And right now, nobody's really thinking of going to theaters. Like Rolo, you're like the biggest cine nerd here. You're not going to the theater. If you're not going to the theater, general public's not going to the theater.
But he's gonna get his hands on a hazmat suit and go to the theater.
Yeah.
Just try to eat the popcorn and just runs down his face.
The only way I'm going to the theater, Brad, is if I can buy literally every seat in that theater to make sure nobody's there.
See, so it doesn't really hurt the studios. Theaters are still kind of fucked, especially local theaters. They're really fucked. AMC luckily probably has enough cash in there to basically hobble through it.
Are you sure? Because this is the same country who said they might be going bankrupt.
Well, they were able to get a loan though. They were able to get like $1 billion or $3 billion loan or something.
Look, man,
something like that.
We're the only country that votes to increase the national debt.
Right. Bro, who do we owe money to? The Decepticons? Y'all seen that movie?
I'm gonna be real with y'all. Can I
low key?
Yeah. Can I be real? Can I be real with y'all for like a second?
Mm-hmm.
What's gonna happen?
Yeah.
Amazon, Disney, Netflix, they're all gonna buy these chains.
Probably.
They're gonna be controlling what movies will be showing at these chains.
Oh, and then Netflix gets all the awards.
And this doesn't scare me for Avengers Endgame movies. This scares me for movies like The Green Knight, like mid-90s films that need that theatrical release, because without that theatrical release, like, who the hell knows about these movies?
But Raul, look at Roma. Like, Roma had to go to Netflix to get made, and Netflix put it in theaters. So if Netflix owns theaters, how is that going to hurt indie developers? Because
also, once again, you also forget, Roma is created by a 2-time Oscar-winning director who is responsible for one of the biggest movies in the 90s. Everybody brings up a Little Princess from the 90s. So when you have somebody like Cuarón, pitching a movie to Netflix, of course they're gonna make it. Just like Marty.
But have you seen the other movies on Netflix?
I know.
Here's where the business side comes in for indie filmmaking. That's how you got to skill. That's a skill you got to hone in order to be able to do all that. If it does go to big companies, either way, they're gonna have to make some sort of deal in order to get their production out and distribute it, whether it's through theaters or in an independent company. So either way, they're still gonna have to deal with that situation.
This scares me because I feel like we're gonna go down the road where only the blockbusters are the movies that come out in theaters.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
it's gonna
I can see that.
It's gonna kill the smaller films that need to be coming out. Which, like, no, I don't care about watching Avengers 10 in theaters, but I want to see movies that's like small films like The Green Knight in theaters. Like, I want to see those movies. I think that when that happens, we start, we're really gonna start pushing aside independent filmmakers, and I don't like where that goes down, and I don't want to see Netflix and all these corporate companies buy out theaters, because then it starts creating this whole what's called a controlled theatrical experience where only movies from this company will be showing here. So, like, if I don't have a Regal in my area and they're showing, I don't know, what's a recent Amazon film that just came out? I don't know. Les Mis, the latest version of Les Mis. If I want to go see the latest version of Les Mis and it's only showing at Regals, and I don't have a Regal in my area, I only have AMC and Cinemark, but AMC is only showing Netflix films and Cinemark is only showing Disney films, then I'm screwed. And and if I really want to watch it on a theatrical experience and not wait 3 weeks for the video on demand, then what's the whole point of it? So
that's where they would have to make agreements on. Like I said, that would be a business side of things, which suck even more because it's always about cost per quality and stuff. So, I mean, if they do get to the point where like major companies like Disney and stuff do buy them, I feel like there'll be agreements being made between companies in order to show.
Hold on. Brad, what's going on? What's going on?
We got a roof leak.
Damn, bro. What you got a roof leak for? Is it raining over there?
Yep.
Is that what I was seeing? I keep seeing flashes behind you.
Yeah.
No, why else would I have a fucking roof leak?
We were watering the house, and we discovered
watering the roof earlier.
Oh yeah, with ice cream dinner, exactly. So it scares me as a filmmaker who's coming into this industry and wants my movies. Look, I know I sound like the biggest elitist when I say that. To me, the way I should watch my movies, of course, not like, I don't care about watching the old guard in theaters, but like, it's stuff that's really important to me. I want to watch it in the theater. That's to me is the purest way to enjoy cinema at its core. And yes, I sound like the biggest elitist ever. I know, but it's just my opinion, and it's how I feel, that I think that the theater is the best place to watch a movie. But I feel like we're headed down the road where that's not going to exist anymore, and it scares me, man, because I want to be able to get to the point where I'm like 35 and my first film comes out, and I'm sitting in that theater and I see it for the first time, and I get to hear it with that surround sound and everything, and it's just, I want that to happen. And I don't want to have to grow. I don't want to have to go into an industry where that's just not available anymore, and stuff like this does scare me a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna build my own theater.
Huh?
I'm gonna build my own theater at my home.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are kind of headed that direction.
I mean, if it does go to that,
experience is going to go away because, right now COVID's the thing that everybody's worried about. But unless we're counting on everybody in the country to continue being just not everybody, but the people that are just being complete fucking idiots, then we're always going to have this problem. We're always,
Texas, Arizona, Florida.
Yeah, but overseas,
see y'all in 2023.
Overseas, they're some of them open and then they close back down. But still, I mean, there's still going to be that opportunity. It may not be the amount of people that you would have in a theater before, so you may not have that big box office. But I mean, that's where the video on demand comes in. So the people like Raul that really do give a fuck about seeing it in the theater experience, like they'll go within those first 3 weeks or whatever. Like that was that AMC example.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like they'll go then, and then after that, you know, they can try to make their monies on demand. But again, I don't think it's going to be something that. I mean, they should plan for it. You know, in the case that this happens again, and it's something that's way worse, which this is pretty bad already. But yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with planning it, but I don't think that they would need to execute to something to just be like, oh, we're not going to go to theaters again. You know.
Yeah. God, I hope not, man. But what's going on, Michelle? Sorry, you don't have to. You don't have to
I don't want someone screaming at me or something. Anyway,
I'll scream at them if they scream at you.
I was talking about you. Nobody else screams at me to shut up.
Yeah, I'll scream at you. Damn.
Okay.
Only scream at Jabril's kids.
Oh, that's me.
Oh, that's me.
Oh, yeah.
But like, I thought one thing that came to mind that I doubt the theaters would consider, just because how Rolando said, I don't know if you mind, I'll telling that I'm pronouncing your name like that.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
No, yeah, that's fine.
Everybody's different. That's all.
Don't whitewash my name.
Hey, I'm just saying that I think the big issue is people taking off their mask while we're watching the movie, right? So having no concessions and no food during the movie is kind of like the big issue here, just because you're gonna have to take out your mask while you're drinking or while you're eating and stuff. If we didn't have concessions, of course, that's like a huge taboo, because you think theater, you think concessions. Like my grandma does not go to the movie theater if she's not hungry, because she wants to go and eat that whole bucket of popcorn and like her hot dog. And she said, no, it's because I already ate, so I don't want to go to the theater. I'll wait until later when I'm hungry, because she wants to eat at the theater. So, and that's the thing, like a lot of people, they want to have the whole experience. Like Raul is always saying that he goes and he has to get his large ass a drink and then have to hold his pee throughout the whole damn movie. But that's his experience.
I don't care if I get the popcorn. I have to get the drink.
Yeah, he has to get the drink. So unless there's no concessions, I think would be a lot safer, I guess, into seeing a movie for a time with a lot of people, not a lot, right? But just more than 10 people watching a movie. But like you said, because the movie theaters makes a lot of money from the concessions, I doubt that they would even consider something like that. But if they were, theoretically speaking, if they were to have that kind of option and say, oh, well, there's no concessions in this area or something, or there's no food available, or we're not going to be serving food because of people taking off their masks, then I think a lot more people, or at least me, I'd consider going to the movie theater like that. But I mean, it's a big taboo with everybody else who just has to go to the movie theater and eat something.
Yeah, I didn't even.
And I don't know why the hell you guys are laughing. I'm not.
I didn't
think
about. Yeah, I didn't even think about the whole like people eating, like how not safe that is, like during COVID, people eating like they're just openly. Yeah, it's not a good idea.
I feel like this is the best time for theaters to just let us bring in our canisters and fill up our Cokes like that, and be like, hey, charge me for a large drink. I got my canister, and let me get like 2 refills after, because that equals a large drink with my canister. And yeah, because like at least for some of us who don't care about getting popcorn, like we just want the drink, I feel be like, hey man, grab my canister, then fill it up. Just let me do that. And you know, at least when it comes to like candy, that's actually a wrap already inside a container. So like, what it does worry me is like with popcorn, because people actually have to grab it and put it in with the thing.
I feel like you might have to pre-order that, like as you're in line, and they'll get it for you instead of just having it out.
Yeah, so it's definitely going to be interesting to see how we maneuver it. But yeah, I have very strong beliefs when it comes to the theatrical experience. I think that I have really strong beliefs. Some that might call it pretentious, some call it elitist, but I have really strong beliefs when it comes to this. And I really hope that once we're done with this, and once we're we're back to a sort of normality. I hope that our theaters are still alive and well because I miss it. I miss it more than anything, man. It was like Luis says, it's my happy place, man. It's when everything was kind of crumbling with feet, man. I could go to a movie theater, I sit down, and for an hour, 2 hours, everything would be done, and I would just be there just for that. And come out, and like, all right, cool. Now I'm ready to face the world. You know, so I miss it, man. I miss it more than anything. But I'm hoping we go back to some sort of new normality soon. I hope that the theaters are still there. So with that being said, let's go ahead and say goodbye here. We didn't make it to do 2:30 today. Right?
Nope, did not.
I mean, we can keep going if you like.
Yeah, for sure.
Anybody else have any other thoughts?
Apparently, I gotta go fix a roof leak.
Wait, how wait, I still don't understand. How did you get your roof leaked?
The lineman hit it.
Oh man. So from the bottom row, from the bottom to the top, Luis, where can you find you on the internet?
Oh yeah, they can find me at Luigi on IG, LUIGON IG on Instagram. And aside from that, you could also follow my Twitch because I'm starting that again. So I'll probably be on here on the weekends by myself and not be bullied by these guys. But yeah.
Come on, bro. Rolo, tell them where to find you.
Yeah, so you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at 5 Meats. That's the number 5, MEATS. And my Twitter is Rolo 5 Meats. All I do is really pretty much just talk about like wrestling. Even though I do comics, I spend most of my time talking about wrestling.
Yeah. If you think about it, we got 5 meats in here right now.
No, look, you know.
It's kids,
Good night,
bro.
everybody.
Yeah, Jabril, tell them where they can find you. That's not on sometime during the week on Twitch and audio services co-hosting High Fly Radio.
High Fly Radio, yes sir. You can
Sometime
find me.
during the week.
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Brilmonger, BRILMONGER. I just got a Twitch, but haven't done anything with that yet. So just stay tuned.
Chill, bro. Chill, bro. That's right, bro. And for the women, for the ladies, you do not give out your Snapchat, right?
I don't give out my Snapchat for ladies. Sorry, there ain't that type of show. I got my girl, she watching, so yeah. Forget that noise.
She watching.
Fitness.
Thank you, fitness trainer 845.
Shout out to nerds. Yeah.
Shout out to nerds. That's
Shout out
right.
to nerds.
Thank you.
Follow us.
Fitness trainer 845. Thank you for stopping by. Literally at the end, but we still thank you so much. We hope that you are having yourself a wonderful day. Michelle, where can I find you?
You can find me at Twitter as Queen Weeb, just like it's written right there, with 3 E's on Queen and Weeb. And you can also find me on Instagram at _Michelle with 2 E's, Ochoa with 2 A's. Please, no sugar daddies. Please, no. Please just follow one of these beautiful people before you follow me, because I will not accept your follow. Yes.
It ain't happening.
Not gonna happen, guys.
Sorry. I already said like no to 5 sugar daddy requests. So please stop. I will not.
Now they're gonna be asking if you have OnlyFans. You gotta be like block.
There's no OnlyFans for me. I'm sorry.
Somebody's gonna tweet Michelle. Michelle, come into my DM so we can talk about your next business adventures.
No.
No.
Start an OnlyFans, but post like the same picture every day, but it's just like some random like normal picture.
You'd be surprised, dude. You'd be surprised.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like some people will probably be like just like that. Like you're saying, like, oh, I had so many sugar daddy requests or whatever. Same way, like, oh, I'm gonna support her. I'm gonna give her these $15.
Oh,
even though she's posting the same picture.
Maybe this picture will be the one. Oh, another picture of a dog.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Can you believe that I almost left without doing this? Rolo, this is your first time ever on the show. I need to do this before we leave.
No,
Rolo,
we're so close.
I'm going to take you on the game. the game that I play with everybody who's here for the first time.
Am I gonna have to like chew an arm off or something?
No. Let me finish here. I'm going to play you one sound. I'm going to play you one sound, and you're going to tell me what that sound is. And if you can't get it, it's fine. And if you do, then we'll never speak about it again.
Okay.
So I'm going to play this for you, and you tell me what it is. So are you ready for it?
Uh-huh.
All right. So this is a very important sound. Like, this has been an ongoing game, and I'm going to play you the sound right now.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Wrong one. Here we go.
You just had to do it.
Yeah, turn it up.
Yeah, I know.
Is that a Yeti?
Oh.
Someone should still show feet in the chat. Can you hear it, Rolo?
Is that my stomach?
I could see my stomach making that noise, to be honest.
Play it again? I have no idea.
Now play it 3 times.
I don't know. Is that like Godzilla coming up from the bottom of the ocean? I don't know. The snore?
You've got at least one. Just give me a guess. A good guess.
Wait. What was that last one you said?
A snore?
He got it, man. He got it.
Is it a snore? Oh.
Yep.
It's yeah.
So,
I mean, we may need to show you the video of it.
So did someone like snore and then fart at the same time? And
yeah, basically.
I'm pretty
sure. Could be.
A snort?
Snart.
Try coughing, sneezing, and farting at the same time.
I think you'll explode like Mega Man if you do that.
Ginger did not explode. Still here.
The snart is like a Smurf.
The bootleg Smurfs.
They can find me at Random Germ 101 everywhere, and tomorrow's trying to grow back my beard.
And definitely not near any schools.
No.
That's where you will not find him.
He is not allowed near any schools.
I need to pull up so you can see my name. Oh, really? Really, Rolo?
Oh man.
And as always, you can find me at the Nerd Chicano on both Instagram and Twitter. Raul A. Mendoza for your photograph and filmmaking needs. Please hire me. Edit a video of yours or whatever. Just hire me. My money went to Criterion Blu-rays. Please hire me. So, as always, it's been a fun night. Thank you to Michelle for the $5, and thank you to everybody who decided to stop by with us, new faces and old. Captain Salami, aka Tony, thank you for coming on. I still cannot get over your name. Your name is great. And Gio, Bandit, Alex,
Mr. Chillzone.
Thank you guys for coming on and stopping by. We love you guys so much. And we'll be back tomorrow for another episode of Nerd for Live Show. But in the meantime, Bradley, send them out.
Raro, the ambient host as always. Thank you to all the great co-hosts. Michelle, Jabril, Luis even. Don't be sad. Don't be sad over there in the corner. Thank you, Rolo, for joining us today. It was great having you back. Hopefully we do it again very soon. And Raul gets off his ass next time to ask y'all to come on.
First guest that I don't book out of like the 30 we've had on the show.
All right, I don't need your shit in this role. Thank you. Anyways. Anyways, thank you to all our listeners out there, all our Patreon supporters. We appreciate each and every one of you. If there's a Patreon tomorrow, I don't know. Thank you to everyone in chat. You make it much more fun than it would be without you. Anyways, I guess I'll just say I'm sorry about this. And Young Yoda out.
Just love
Everybody
And-
freeze.